Okay, everybody, welcome to the final session of Pinehurst Academy freshman year. This is my last session of 2024 as well. I don't know if anybody has any other games, but this is my last one. I think this is going to be fun. Some interesting stuff is going to happen. And I asked before, but I'll ask again. Are you guys ready?
No.
But the music, it's the intro music, it's upbeat.
I'm going to fold my arms for extra emphasis.
Last week, the 9th Relics Clues led you to the Dean's office, but with the school on edge, you needed a bold distraction. And so Reggie and Felicity engineered a chaotic chemistry lab explosion, pulling security and the Dean away long enough for you to sneak into the Dean's office. Inside, you uncovered cryptic notes about the relics' power and their deadly history, including a photo of Reggie's sister, Francesca, and her team. The class of 2021 who went missing after their hunt. They were the last ones to find all the clues. Through quick thinking and Elias's resourcefulness, you unlocked a drawer hiding the 9th relic, a radiant crown, and taking it triggered a chilling message. In the town's old heart, beneath the stone, the tear of sorrow in the crypt is sown. And you all escaped just as Dean Pinehurst returned, except for Felicity, as just Meg has no luck playing TTRPGs. I'm surprised she still plays these games. She keeps coming back, you guys. Glutton for punishment over here. Except for Felicity, who struck a dangerous deal to restore her friend's memory of her, offering a personal item in exchange, but binding herself to a future favor. The group reunited. Felicity's emotional turmoil deepened. Sorry, that's not funny. Okay, serious. The group reunited, everybody's happy, but Felicity's emotional turmoil deepened when she confessed her powers to Kenji, who is a sleeper, so he doesn't really understand what's going on, but he understood that at the core of it, it is manipulation that was being done. And so he walked away hurt. Meanwhile, there was a scene we saw of the Dean watching everything unfold from a secret observation room, cryptically remarking, "Everything is in motion. Let's see where it takes them." And one relic remains. And now, you find yourselves in the final stretch of the school year. 2 months have passed since the heist in Dean's office. Spring is here. Finals are coming up. And the school buzzes with the talk of summer plans. Reggie, your parents have already locked you into a summer financial internship. The entire summer, yes. Elias, your mom has you and Ezekiel lined up to help with the family shipping business, working part-time for Mila Shipping. Felicity, things with Kenji are complicated. He hasn't officially ended things, but the silence between you says a lot. The days feel heavy, with the stress of exams, summer responsibilities, and the 10th relic weighing on your minds. There's a lot going on. But there is still one more to find. It is currently May 5th, 2031. It is Saturday afternoon. What are you guys doing?
I think we're gonna meet up to head into town. What do you guys think?
It is a nice day, a lot warmer.
Yeah. All right, Snake Boy.
I'm sorry about all the heat lamps in our dorm.
Yeah, it's okay. I sweat if I was a wrestler, I'd be hitting weight every time, dude. I'm sweating. I have gone through so many sticks of deodorant. It's actually disgusting.
Oh.
But it's okay.
Yeah,
I understand.
With the changing weather, I can get rid of all 5 lamps. We probably only need 1.
Excellent.
Imagine what that dorm smells like.
It actually doesn't smell bad because Reggie
Okay.
is so proactive about staying
Poor
not
Gil.
smelling bad, but like it's hot as balls in there.
Mhm.
Like it's awful. In terms of the heat, smell is fine. It just smells neutral. You know, it's not good, but it's not bad. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a fresh spring breeze, but it's not like. So.
Where are you guys at currently?
Felicity's currently with Jordan, but she's on her way over to meet with the boys.
I guess Elias and I will just be like in the main like courtyard area, just kind of hanging out outside, enjoying the nice weather.
Yeah, Felicity's like on her way from being with Jordan to meet them. So when she sort of comes over, like this has become a recent look for Felicity.
Oh, well, yeah. Please tell us how she looks now.
Bags under her eyes. Designer, of course. But her hair is literally just piled like on top of her head. Like she wears like hoodies and like leggings and just like Uggs. Like there's no sort of like she just changes the hoodie every couple of days and only when there's a stain on it that makes it noticeable, sort of thing. She like, and when she's invited out by the guys, it takes a couple of like nudges from them before she'll agree, sort of thing. Yeah, but and when she does meet with them, she'll go off to meet Jordan first before coming to meet them.
New little drug addict.
Just gotta take a hit. Like I just did a quick hit.
Yeah, she just looks tired, just like exhausted more than anything. But she'll sort of trudge over, sigh as she sees you. Hi.
Well, don't sound too excited.
I mean, hey.
Reggie will just throw an arm around her. No, you're fine. Don't even worry about it.
You know, I don't actually know if I'm more excited for the year to be finished or just things to be different. I should write that down.
Reggie just nods. He's like, well, I'm sure both of those things will happen. So,
what are you doing over summer again? Why can't I stay with you?
I'm doing a internship at some finance company that I'm sure I will hate every second of.
That's boring. Why don't you just say no?
Because I can't. If you want to talk to Richard, you can. I don't imagine that's going to go well for you.
Yeah. Reggie's dad's very intimidating. He's scarier than Blackwood.
No one's scarier than Blackwood, don't be silly.
Oh, Reggie's dad would give him a run for his money.
Well, I just found that, like, recently, I don't know, since the whole he who must not be named thing. Anyway, since then, whenever I speak to Ma and Papa, whenever they tell me to do something, I just kind of say, no, like that. And I don't know, it just, like, really annoys them. And I kind of get my way now. I don't know. It's like a new hack or something. You should try it.
I don't have an ocean that separates me from my parents. I've got like a 20-minute drive.
Yeah. No, you're right. I'll think of something else that you can use. Don't worry. You know, because I have so much time now. Don't do anything. She just kind of stares. Like,
Well, maybe there's something in town we could all do, or I know everybody's kind of sick of the arcade, but there's got to be something.
Yeah, like the relic. You mean the relic, because the last relic that we don't have.
I mean, we are running out of time. School year's almost over.
Yeah, and the last one nearly wiped me from existence. Why do you think I'm going to go near this one?
I mean, but think about it. The crown didn't do anything. All it was in a lockbox. So, and really, when we picked it up, we didn't have to make any trades. So maybe we'll luck out with this last one.
You don't worry about, like, you don't have to.
Yeah, like we agreed before, either me or Reggie will take
Yeah.
the deal this time around.
Yeah, but what if it's even worse than the one I had to do? I don't want you to take that.
Well, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. And if worse comes to worse, if it's too bad, we won't do it.
Yeah,
Look,
because we can just say no, and I mean 9 out of 10 is not bad.
Guys, like, they said that this relic stuff's like really dangerous. Like, is it worth it?
Well, we can find out. I mean, I know none of us like need the money or anything, but like,
there's a lot.
Imagine how much our parents would get off our asses if we did it.
We would be known school-wide. You'd get that recognition. Any college you'd want entry into. I mean, and everybody would know you as the final relic hunters. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry, ahead of myself.
Yeah. No, I mean, but like, he's got a point, right? I mean, like, it's the golden ticket, so to speak. You know, you get that and you're home free. You don't have to worry about anything. Like, I doubt, like, if I found all the relics, I doubt Richard would give me a hard time about anything. I could probably take any classes I want. Hell, he might even give me my summers back.
Fine. And she'll like throw one arm over each of your shoulders, but only so you can get your summers back.
You're the best and I love you, and he'll give you a peck on the cheek.
Mm-hmm. I know. Keep talking. So where do we want to... Oh.
I think that's yours.
Yeah, it's not mine.
It was Reggie's.
Oh, fuck, it is mine.
What do you mean it's yours? Who texted you?
I don't know! Who texted me?
And she like kind of leans over your shoulder. Who is it?
You're in a group chat with the Prowlers.
Oh, it's the Prowlers.
But it's just kind of like a boys thing.
What does the message say?
They're asking if you want to come hang this weekend. They have plans. They're gonna go out. They're gonna go out to the mall, and then go to the movies, and so.
I'll say can't right now. Going out with Elias and Felicity.
Okay. Two of them. They all do like just memes and emojis, like boo.
Reggie just sends back, yeah, cool your tits.
And then you're always with them, bro.
I literally hung out with you guys yesterday.
I think Blake will say, he says whatever.
Reggie will type back, you'll live.
Tongue emoji. What is it called? Just that emoji with the tongue out.
Yeah. Reggie sends one right back.
Okay. And you guys just see Reggie is texting back and forth.
Huh.
Don't worry about it. It's just the Prowler guys. They're wanting to hang out, but I said I'm busy.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
Like all the Prowlers?
Well, like Blake and Finn were the ones texting, but Kenji's in the chat.
But like I mean, it's like none of my business or anything, but like, was he gonna be there or?
I mean, a lot of times they do drag him along.
Well, when you say drag him, is that like because he doesn't want to be there because he's upset, or?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes he just doesn't feel up to going out, so he doesn't.
Oh, I thought that would make me feel better than it did.
I mean, it is what it is.
Will you like, both of you? Will you like, oh, this is awful. Will you like keep an eye on, don't tell me if he's like really happy and thriving and stuff, but just like make sure he's not,
Miserable?
Depressed?
Yeah, just make sure he has like a friend. I know he has friends, but
make sure he's not heartbroken for.
just make sure he has people.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's part of the reason why sometimes Blake and Finn make him come along.
That's good.
So he gets out and he does something, he's around friends, and he pretty much always has a good time when we get him out. But we also want to respect his boundaries and not force him to do things. So
Well, that's really nice.
yeah,
Baby boys aren't always gross and horrible.
not always, just sometimes.
You can actually be quite sensitive sometimes.
You.
Not you.
Oh.
I mean, like, generally.
Oh. Thank you anyway.
You know. Okay, this relic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing as you are so desperate to go and find it, did you have anywhere in mind to start looking? Or were we just going into town and going on vibes?
I don't know if we'd get there on vibes alone. However, I respect it. I mean, the riddle did mention like the town's old heart, and then also something about a crypt. If I'm not mistaken, there is an old graveyard near the center of town.
It's on the outskirts of town.
Fuck!
It's on the other side. So like the school's on one edge, like the school's like barely in Riverside Grove, very on the edge, and the cemetery's on the other side.
Okay, but I'm thinking of maybe the town's old heart is really just a metaphor for a person who was like a pinnacle of the community.
Yeah, and usually someone like that would get a crypt.
So we're just gonna have to like rob their grave?
I would hope not, but
well, we just need to find their grave. Are we willing to bet money that it's probably like a Pinehurst family crypt?
I mean, it makes the most sense, right?
Perhaps. What a survey says?
I think it's a good place to start.
That was code for my
Oh.
Right.
I mean, you haven't looked into it. I was like, does she really want me to just give the answer?
No, yeah, okay, let's... Well, I mean, if we just go all the way out to the graveyard, we have to go back through the actual center/heart of town on the way back, so...
Yeah.
You all know that during the weekends, the bus takes you to a designated area. And that is where the students are kind of like supposed to stay. Cemetery, things like that, it is not on like the designated areas, like approved areas.
So if my family hypothetically employs a personal driver?
So what you guys do know is that if you have like not a chaperone per se, but if like a designated or approved person comes to pick you up on the weekend, you can be with that person. So like family, you can hang out with family. If like parents, sign a waiver and escort you out, then you can leave to go to like the greater areas.
Okay.
But if you're still under like the school's supervision, you have those approved areas downtown. So this is what you guys know.
Wow.
Go ahead, Elias.
Oh, go ahead.
Nope.
I'm just spitballing. I don't know if Jerry could give us a ride. I don't know how close you are, Felicity, with him, but he seems trustworthy.
And he is your approved adult.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't. Let me ask him. Let me ask. I'm gonna call Jerry.
Yeah, and there's probably some like lawyer-client confidentiality.
Yeah. I mean,
say anything about it, so.
Yeah. And it's only a little thing. He's not gonna call my parents to ask. He'll be like,
Probably not. No.
No.
Nah. Yeah, I'll call Jerry and put him on speakerphone.
The optimism of kids. Okay, so you call Jerry. It takes a second. It's almost like it goes to like the fourth or fifth ring. You're like, is he gonna pick up? And then by like the last ring before the phone hangs up, you're hello. And it's like it's 11 p.m. already.
Miles looks at his watch.
Reggie rolls his eyes.
Who is it? Who is it?
Hi, Mr. Arctic. It's Felicity. Felicity Lockhurst.
Good morning. Good morning.
Afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks at he pulls the phone away. Oh, this. I guess it is the afternoon. Good afternoon.
So you're my legal adult at school, right?
Yes, that's what I've been hired for. Yep.
Amazing. I need you to come and sign me and my friends out for the afternoon.
I know I can sign you out. I don't know about your friends. I think they need their parents' permission as well.
But you're a lawyer.
That's the rules of that's the rules of the school. I can't change the rules of the school because I'm a lawyer. You know what I mean?
But isn't that what a lawyer does? Don't they change rules?
Some lawyers, yeah, that's not what I do. I hope to do that one day. You know, really make a big change.
Well, Jerry, why not start now?
It's really early.
Start small.
for
Let's
this.
start with this. Jerry. Come on.
I gotta eat breakfast. And I gotta brush my teeth and shave.
There's a canteen on campus.
I also have to, do my laundry.
There's laundry on campus.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it at a children's school, Miss Fuckers. Just so you understand. But I could take you anywhere you want to go. Where do you want to go, kid?
To the cemetery on the other side of town.
And you don't see him when he bolts up in bed. What? What?
Yeah.
Why?
She kind of looks at the other two like.
Is he on speaker?
Yeah.
On speaker? Okay.
But she's like to the other two. She's sort of like.
It's for a final history project at school, Jerry.
Yeah, genealogical research. We're tracing family trees.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and this one's specifically about the Pinehurst family, and they've been buried there for I don't know, fucking centuries or whatever.
But we want extra credit, which is why we need the permission to go to the cemetery. Not everyone's doing it, you see.
Like I said, I can Felicity. I can sign you out, of course. But your friends need their parents' permission.
So if we get our parents' permission and they say you can pick us up with her, it'll be fine?
Yeah, it has to be written permission. Yes. Can't be...
What about emailed or faxed?
It just needs their signature.
I can do that. Reggie will text his mom this time and be like, hey, trying to do some extra credit for school, need to be able to leave campus with... And then he'll send Jerry's contact information to his mom. And he was like, can you fax over a document saying you approve this with your signature? ?
You immediately, as soon as you send it off, you get a call from your mom. Immediately.
Yellow.
Reginald, dear, what's going on? And just tell me where you're going.
Yeah, okay, so we are doing an extra credit history project on the history of the town. And you know the historical downtown area, it is not in our approved locations of where we can go.
Yes.
And we're wanting to go there so we could see some of the old buildings.
If this is for extra credit, then why isn't it approved?
Because it's on the other side of town. It's not in the downtown area. You know.
If
like
this was
new downtown.
If this was approved school project, then why aren't you able to go?
Well, it's extra credit, so it's like we were supposed to get parent permission to be able to go do these things.
Oh, okay.
And that's why it's optional. So I need your permission to be able to go do it. And I meant to call you sooner about it, but I've been studying, so I haven't been able. I've forgotten to call you about it.
I have to ask your father, dear.
Okay. But can you guys send that over, or can you like let me know when you guys make a decision and like send that over as soon as you do?
I will let you know what he says.
Okay,
And you
cool.
could hear the hesitancy, like she's unsure herself.
Yeah, I mean, like we really, you know the old courthouse, the downtown one, or the
Yes.
old downtown one. That is the main building we're trying to go to because it's got the records and stuff in it.
Ah, I see. And you'll be with that sweaty lawyer that we met a few months ago.
Yeah.
Felicity mutes her side of the phone.
Huh. Okay. What is he like? Is he responsible?
He's improved since the last time you've seen him, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
Improved greatly.
Okay. I'm gonna have to talk to your father, and we'll get back to you within 20 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
All right, bye. He hangs up.
Whilst Felicity's phone is like still on mute, she's like, "What's stopping us from getting the bus into town and then just?"
We just have to leave our pins. Those are the things that are tracking us. So we
you-
have to leave it in the assigned
Could
area.
you give them to the Prowlers?
We could.
Yes?
I mean, Reggie has the group chat.
You know, just as a plan B.
Yeah, do we want to go to the approved area first and then skedaddle across town? Or
Yeah.
do we... Oh,
Well, we give you we go to the approved area. We give you our pins. You meet the Prowlers. You give the Prowlers our pins. We skedaddle.
I mean, it would be simpler.
Because this is getting a bit convoluted.
yeah. I could always call Dave and have him pick me up. The only issue is that Dave will probably tell my parents.
Could we walk?
It's
How long of a walk would it be, Maia?
It would be if you're walking it would be a long walk. It would take up most of the day, but you could.
Like public transport?
You could. You could take a bus.
Public
Try to
transport
get
it
in.
is.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's...
We wait the
Alright.
20 minutes, see what your parents say.
If they say no,
We have another plan.
we meet up with the Prowlers.
Perfect.
Do a little drop and go.
Amazing.
You get a message back from your mother, Reggie. She asks, when is this project due?
Next Wednesday.
And then another 5 minutes pass. Your father says he'll have something for you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. And then he'll look at the others and go, well, we're going plan B, folks. Plan B.
Amazing. Okay, one sec.
alright.
And then Felicity will like unmute the phone. Sorry, Jerry, false alarm. Thanks for everything. And then have a good rest of your day.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, have a good day. Hangs up.
Oh, thanks, Jerry.
What do you think Jerry does with the rest of his day?
I think we just found out.
I think he eats cold SpaghettiOs from the can.
Straight from the can.
Uh-huh. In his briefs.
I don't like that mental image.
You can see it though, right?
Yeah, he's in a recliner and oh god.
Uh-huh.
I could tell you if you want to know.
No.
I do want to know.
It's not cold spaghettis, but it is cereal with water instead of milk.
Okay, fun story about SpaghettiOs, though. I forgot to send you guys this picture as a joke. My partner found Spider-Man SpaghettiOs and put them in my stocking for Christmas.
That's great.
True story.
Yeah.
Love
I'll
it.
send you a picture later.
She said true story, like, we believe you. I'll send you a pic for confirmation. So you are meeting the Prowlers there
Uh-huh.
as part of your plan? Okay.
Yes. But we need to get the bus to... Well, you need to message the Prowlers. To link up.
Yeah, he'll text, hey, meet up at the arcade for a quick second.
Oh, and then get text back. Oh, so you're going to meet up with us? You're hanging out?
He'll say not for long.
You get everybody thumbs up, all three of them.
Rad is what he'll send back with the salute emoji.
Okay. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah,
Felicity,
we'll get
you
the
feel
bus.
you look good? How do you look?
She's not seeing them. She's standing far away whilst Rosie does the switch over drop off. She's planned for this.
How can
This
I
was
make
her
it-
plan.
How can
This
I make
is-
it so that Felicity has to be the one to do it?
She
Okay.
will not be assisting.
Okay, so you guys head on the bus, and you realize as you step onto the bus, you hear that usual kind of beep that comes on after every student steps onto the bus, and it is scanning your pin to account for you. So I'm glad that you guys did that, because if you left the pins at the school and tried to walk on the bus, that wouldn't have worked. So
Nice.
you guys get on the bus. People are filing in. Don't see the prowlers. They're probably already out. And again, you guys take that usual ride to like the downtown kind of like shopping mall area during the day. Very, very busy Saturday. People come out to have a relaxing weekend. Okay. Felicity, get ready to go to the arcade.
She's gonna give Reggie her pin, and she'll be like, "Take your time. Don't tell him I'm here." And then she'll put her hood up and then like pull the strings.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and then she'll go and sit on her bench, which is where she used to sit with Kenji.
Lays down.
Oh my god.
Starts to
Okay, come
stroke
on.
it.
No, I'm not gonna let you.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
If we
Reggie
all
will
go,
pick her up
I
like
mean-
by the
No,
hoodie.
no.
Oh,
Come
he's
on.
really strong, so he does kind of manhandle you a little bit.
Come on, you can't wallow
You-
in self-pity.
You can't hide from Kenji for 3 years.
No, I can't. But I can face him when I'm not wearing this.
Oh my god, you're gonna... Look, I wouldn't do this if I didn't think it was gonna be okay. Let's go.
I will never forgive you if you do this to me.
What if something good comes with this? You never thank me enough.
I mean, well, he wouldn't talk to me when I look pretty, so I don't think this will make him want to talk to me
This
anymore.
isn't about Felicity. This is not about physical appearances, alright?
No, this is actually about how I manipulated him multiple times and then just
Yes,
decided to
which
tell
has
him.
which has everything to do with the type of person you are, and the type of person that would come clean about something like that is objectively a good person. A bad person would keep manipulating somebody. The fact that you were willing to own up to it and be honest speaks volumes about your character and about the type of person you are.
I think a bad person is a person that would have done it in the first place.
People make mistakes and people can change. Come on!
Oh.
Okay. So Felicity's being dragged to the arcade as well?
Might
Absolutely.
as well help clear the crowd so we can track Felicity.
I feel like
Sheesh.
she's like in a headlock.
Basically, like a sack of potatoes under Reggie's arm, basically. Come on, stop wiggling!
Everything's okay. We're just heading to the arcade.
Help! Help! I don't know him. Help!
Yes, they can literally see that we know each other, Felicity.
Yeah. So
you can't know my dead sister's social security number without knowing me.
a couple of people turn their heads as they hear that out loud. But you guys
Hey,
make
don't
your
worry
way.
about it.
Oh, wait.
Long story, don't even worry about it.
Couple people move their children away from you. As you guys make your way to the front of the arcade and through the glass, like huge glass windows and the doors, the double doors, you can see the prowlers in there. A couple of them are playing pool, and a couple of them are throwing the basketball into the hoop. You see all three of them there. Kenji is playing pool. And you could see that he also looks kind of more scruffy and worn. His hair is not as put together as it usually is. He also looks kind of tired. Like he's not taking care of himself as much. And the other Blake and the other, what's the other kid's name?
Finn.
Finn, yes. They look fine. They look the same as usual. But yeah, they're inside. Who you guys heading in?
Yep.
I'm going wherever I'm dragged.
Oh, okay.
Right
So are you
with
are you
me.
heading to the Finn is over at the basketball one, and Kenji and Blake are over playing pool. So which one are you going to?
Oh, I'm going
We
to
should
the pool
head for
table.
pool. Yeah.
Oh God, what a
We're going to
queen!
the pool too.
Elias will pass his pin over to Reggie.
Thank you.
What a queen you are! A queen, Reggie is.
I feel like because she's in a headlock, Felicity can't actually see how close she is to them, so she's still like, "Get off! I don't want to see him. Like this isn't right. No, no, no!" Like the closer they are, and she's like trying to get her pin, and she's like, "He won't do this for me. He doesn't like me anymore."
And then you're right behind them.
You hear
He's
Reggie whisper in your ear, "Thank me later," and he just kind of shoves you forward into Kenji.
You like run into his back. Oh, hi. He like backs up. He backs up a little bit. He has like two hands. You little witch.
Oh,
He's like hands up. Oh, sorry, my bad.
no, it's not your bad. It's Reggie's bad. I'm so sorry. I'm leaving. I shouldn't be here. I'm not meant to be here. This isn't. If you heard that, that's not actually. I didn't. I just didn't want to make this awkward for you because I knew you were going to be here with your friends, and I want to make this because like you're here to be there, and you didn't want to. I'm so sorry. We were here to drop off our pins, and I'm so sorry. I'm leaving. I'm going.
He goes, you don't have to. You know what? I don't even. He sets the pool stick down. I don't. I didn't even want to come out here. I'm gonna go. And he sets it down and he walks out.
Can Reggie text Kenji?
God, you little drone. Reggie, you won't quit. Yeah,
He's
you
gonna say,
can.
"Stop being a bitch. Come back.
Why?
Be a big boy. Deal with your feelings."
He texts you. Why did you bring her? Like exclamation point, question mark.
Because you both need this. Now come back.
You don't know what I need.
Yes, I do. I have to look at your sad, depressing face every day. Come back. And it's in all caps.
He says, "Yeah, make me. Bye."
Can Reggie borderline... Can Reggie use his powers to catch up with him real quick, grab him by the collar, and drag him back?
Yeah, you don't have to roll. You are fast. He's like, "What,
Here.
dude? What? What? God, let go of me! Let go of me! I swear, I'll punch you. I've never punched somebody before, but there's a first time for everything.
Bet you won't. Come on.
I will." And then he goes to punch you in the shoulder.
Does it hurt?
No. You're also fast. You can dodge it like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, Reggie will just let himself get punched, and he'd be like, "Okay, yeah. Now come here."
Ow.
It would be easier if you
No.
stop fighting.
What do you want? Let go of me. Let go of me.
Okay,
What are you
we're all
doing?
big kids here, and we're gonna talk like big kids, and you'll grab Felicity too. And
Whoa,
you'll
whoa!
take them over to one of the like private, party rooms that you can rent out for like birthday parties and stuff.
Oh my God.
And he shoves them both in there, shuts
Deja
the
vu.
door, and he holds it
Deja
so
vu.
I
they
feel like
can't open the door.
I had a friend do this to me before for like a weird party.
I've also had this really similar situation.
I don't think this is cool. I don't want to talk. I mean, when I'm ready, he's so annoying. He's so annoying.
I know.
He's gonna go try the door.
I'm
Well,
holding it shut.
okay, well,
Reggie, I
can-
swear to God, let me out. I'm gonna call the cops.
Talk it out first.
I'm gonna call the police.
Hey,
Talk it out.
Kenji, how
You see him
about-
sigh, his shoulders go down, and he just like turns around. He's like,
well, first of all, I didn't ask him to do any of this. I just want to make that clear.
I know this is something he would do. He's great sometimes, but he also just puts his nose everywhere. You know what I mean?
Like that time when he replied to you and was like, "She's busy," off my phone, and it looked really bad, like that. Yeah.
Yeah. He sucks.
Yeah. Look, you don't have to say anything if you're not ready to. I can just sort of word vomit for a bit until
He's like, I don't even want to hear anything. I just want to leave. I'm not ready to talk or hear anything.
Okay, but I've tried to be fair. I've tried to give you space and boundaries, but 2 months of silence and me not knowing where I stand is kind of.
It hasn't been complete silence. Like, I say hi to you and we're walking to class sometimes. We have lunch together. Like, everybody's always having lunch, so I don't ignore you. There was one time I asked for a pencil. This freaking sucks. I don't want to do this. Reggie! Do you see banging on the door? You hear it.
Okay, so I will make it so you don't have to do this. Because there's clearly things that need to be said, and you don't want to say them, but I feel like you have to or need to say them or something. I just don't want it to be. Look, okay, I'm not asking for forgiveness. That's clearly something that's not, in sight for a while. I understand that.
He's like, okay, stop. I just want to get out of here. And I will talk when I'm ready. Can you respect that?
I'm not putting my life on hold and feeling this awful for another 2, 3, 4 months whilst you figure it out.
You did this to yourself. And he puts earbuds in and starts playing music.
You know what? Fine. Actually, I deserve a bit better than this, I think.
Sorry. I'm laughing as the MC, not as Kenji.
And she'll kind of like fold her arms a bit and then like look around.
I like to think Elias comes over to Reggie. He's like, "How's it going?"
Reggie, who can hear everything through the door, by the way,
Yeah.
turns and gives Elias the lowdown. And he goes, I think she's realized that she has, like, all of the options in the world.
Yeah.
And, like, Kenji is a good guy, but he's not the only guy.
Hey.
I mean, what I did was really bad and you didn't deserve that. Okay? And I'm really sorry that I did that to you. And I can't imagine how that feels. But at the same time, I don't deserve to feel like this and being punished because of it. At least not for this long, Kenji. And I understand that you're angry and I understand that you're upset and if you don't know what to say to me, but this silent treatment isn't fair and it isn't nice either. And I think
He takes out his headphones. Okay. Listen. 2 months has been a long time. Can we talk tonight?
you just change your mind like that.
Can we talk tonight or not?
Well, why have you changed your mind now?
Yes?
No.
Okay, well, I tried. Reggie, I know you're out there. I tried.
Reggie, open the door.
The door clicks open.
He like pushes, he like shoulder checks you and like rushes out again.
I can't assume it went well.
Oh, boys are actually the worst creatures to ever crawl upon the earth. Do you know that? No, of course you know that because you are boys. Oh, and she starts like pacing, like like in the room. She doesn't like leave, and then she like looks at them again, and then she shuts the door. And then like a couple of minutes later, she opens it again. Did you give them the pins?
I
Yes.
thought. Oh yeah.
As he walked past, I gave it to Kenji. He's too upset. He didn't even notice the thing.
Oh.
He's going back to the school.
Well, we can figure that out after. But that's a little disconcerting.
have energy to burn. Let's go.
Okay.
And she'll like grab them by the wrists, like really hard, and like yank them.
Ow, 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 ow.
Move.
Reggie just.
What a butthead Reggie is.
Didn't go quite the way I planned it, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. At one point, though, Reggie will lean down to Felicity. This is Reggie's way of telling Felicity that he absolutely heard everything. He goes, "Boys may be dumb, but we're kind of cute, though."
Oh, you are. Oh, she'll kind of like punch you in the chest.
Reggie feigns being hurt. He's, oh!
Let's find this stupid relic.
Whose phone is that?
Reggie's.
Who checks it?
It's from Keji. It just like middle finger, mad face, like fuming. He's like, "You are it's just like that's it.
Reggie just texts back, "One day you'll thank me."
On red.
Is that the Prowlers group chat?
Nope.
No.
Oh, nope. He said that one just to me. Special delivery. Look, it even has the, the slam react.
Oh my god.
It's that, with the middle fingers and angry faces.
Okay, so you guys are making tell me, where's the first place you're going?
Oh, we want to take the bus, right? To get
Uh-huh.
across town.
The public bus stop, not the
Yeah.
Pinehurst school
Right.
bus stop.
Okay, the next bus is coming in about 30 minutes. And the bus stop from where you guys are is about a 15-minute walk.
Okay, let's head that way.
Good time.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are walking. Wait, so did you where's the first place you're going after you get off the bus? Like where are you, like the bus is going to stop?
Cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to go straight to the cemetery.
We're
Yeah.
going to the cemetery.
Okay.
Yes.
So getting on the bus eventually comes as it's riding throughout Riverside Grove. This bus, to get to the cemetery, edge of town, it doesn't get you like right in front, but it gets you kind of close. So it's another like 15 to 17 minute walk. So yeah, it's been about an hour in total, maybe hour and a half actually.
I feel like the montage of them walking to the bus, waiting for the bus, getting on the bus, walking to the cemetery is literally just Felicity like complaining about Kenji the entire time. Like it's just a montage of them walking, sitting, waiting, and it's just her complaining.
Life's just like nodding, and then you can see.
Here's how we're gonna play it. I'm gonna say cut. Okay, and we're gonna play through that montage. Are you ready? As soon as I say cut, you have to immediately go to a different topic about Kenji. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And action.
And honestly, what does he even mean? Let's talk about it tonight. He didn't even want anything to do with me until I even said that.
Cut.
And he wasn't even. And I just said to him, like, I just think maybe it was a bit too harsh to be for 2 months to think like that. And I just think,
Cut.
I am a good person, okay?
Yeah.
And I deserve someone who is going to talk to me like I'm a good person, because that's what I am. And boys are just. All of you, I could punch all of you in the face 1,000 times if it made
Punch
me.
boys.
Yep, 100,000 times.
And you guys are now you guys are now nearing the front of the cemetery. Each cut was like you're walking, bus stop, walking, cemetery. What is Reggie doing this entire time? Is just listening to you?
He's like basically smiling, smirking, nodding along. He's like, yep. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. No, you're right.
So you're here at the Riverside Grove Cemetery. It's very clean here. There are a few people walking around, but not much. You see a groundskeeper. Some like an old couple is walking with a small little dog. And you can see they're holding flowers in their hands as they're walking to Why am I forgetting the name?
A grave?
Yes.
A headstone? Yeah. Okay, there you go. There you go. There's that one. As we hit the edge of the cemetery, Reggie will kind of look at it, and then you see him turn around and look back at the town, and he looks back at Felicity and Elias, and he goes, "Do you think it would have been quicker if I flew us here?"
You can only carry one person, and
Yeah, I bet I could carry two. I could probably carry two.
with how high you fly, Reggie, I mean, we'll put a pin in that. Like maybe on the way back.
Okay.
I feel like we should test it out now. I was kidding.
We're already here.
So what's the first thing you guys would like to do?
Elias would look around to see if there's any big mausoleums or some place that could house the crypt.
There are mausoleums. They're not too big though. They're kind of like those more personal ones where maybe there's maybe one or two. Oh my god. Caskets? They're not caskets, but what is it? Like I'm just gonna say casket. I feel like those go inside, but they're like metal or they're like cement. Cemented inside. But yeah, it's there's a few, but they're not large at all.
Not a lot of these seem like they'd be the heart of the town.
They got an address book in this place?
For the dead?
Yeah, so like you can find the graves you're looking for?
You are here.
Reggie, this isn't the mall.
Well, I know, but like what if you're looking for a specific person?
Usually
maybe-
you're there when they put them in the ground.
Okay, but what if it's been a long time?
I mean, there's the groundskeeper. He takes care of the place. I mean, it's
Fair
closest to a help desk this place would have.
Well, how do you summon a groundskeeper? Do you like ring a bell?
He's right there.
Yeah.
That's kind of creepy.
I just thought of Felicity like so bougie that she carries a bell around with her and just like rings it. Groundskeeper.
It's rose gold.
God. Sheesh. Okay, so what would you guys like to do?
Rock, paper, scissors over who has to go talk to the groundskeeper.
All right, okay. You ready, Reggie? No cheating this time, okay?
Okay, unshoot.
I'll judge.
Shoot. Rock, paper, scissors,
shoot!
shoot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that
Scissors,
me?
cut, paper.
Tough luck, Reggie.
All right, Reggie
Finally
puts
won
on-
one of those.
Very dashing smile, turns around and kind of walks closer to the groundskeeper. And
Yeah.
he goes, excuse me, sir.
Yeah. So you see this man turns around, very tall and lanky. He's wearing like a brown jumpsuit. And he's holding like a rake and some gardening supplies. He goes, oh, hello, how can I help you?
Yes, we're doing a school project on the Pinehurst family. And
Ah.
we heard that their mausoleum was located here. Can you point us in that direction?
Pinehurst Mausoleum. You know what? They surprisingly don't have a mausoleum.
They
Not
don't.
Not since I've worked here. He has a headstone. If you want to go.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just got mixed up, I guess. I misunderstood. Could you point us in that direction then?
Yes. The cemetery's really large. Do you want me to walk you there? I'm kind of headed. I'm
Yeah,
headed in
that
the
would
same
be-
direction.
That would be amazing.
Okay. Is it just Reggie that
We'll
he's
follow-
talking?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're all gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he says, just come with me. I'm heading that way. Anyway, what's your name, son?
Reggie.
Your name's
Oh,
Reggie?
yeah, well, okay, it's short for Reginald.
My name is Reginald.
Really?
Yes, my parents thought it was Regal.
Yeah, I think that's about what mine were thinking too.
Yeah, okay. Well, nice to meet another Reggie.
Yeah,
this way.
Sure.
And then he continues to lead. It's like a maze, kind of here. It's very large. And soon enough, he goes, I'm gonna turn right down this way, but if you have any other questions, you know where to find me. Just turn left here and you can't miss it. It's very large.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Have a good day.
You too. And as
Okay.
soon as he walks away, the fake smile drops, and it's just kind of like his standard smirk, and he goes, "All right, let's go."
Alrighty.
Okay. You guys continue to walk down, and soon enough, you see a very large headstone for Wilhelm Pinehurst. And it's very tall, it's imposing, and it has the words engraved into it. To mourn is to remember, to descend is to honor.
Descend.
Descend.
We're going into his grave.
At the base, at the
I was like, I would like to investigate. Wow.
also,
Something suspicious here.
okay, let's go. Go ahead, roll
No,
investigate for me.
What were you gonna tell us?
Nothing. It will be a clue. It's a clue.
You were gonna tell us that free.
I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead and roll investigate. It was supposed to be a clue. I almost gave up a clue. That's what I was doing. What, Lauren? You're unbelievable.
I'm gonna do enhanced physicality. Reggie is going to like sharpen his eyes so he can see like, some finer details around the grave. He's doing that
Sure.
like. Have you ever seen the survey that like you're trained to do like for like emergency response things, where you're like you look around in a very weird pattern to try to catch things that aren't necessarily as noticeable?
Like
Okay.
lifeguards.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Are you familiar with it?
Just roll. I need to know if you're familiar with it.
I need to know. Are you familiar?
I need to know, baby. Okay. Yeah, you got a +4. Let's see how it goes. That's good.
That's pretty good.
Perfect. You notice clue number 1, or you can ask a question. But clue number 1, at the base of the headstone, an almost imperceptible indentation forms a handprint. Do you have any other question? Do you have a question? Clue 1.
I'm trying to keep track of my clues, okay?
I gotcha.
Yeah. So you're telling me like this is like one of like the like cement or stone, I don't know the other word other than like sarcophagus,
Right, yeah.
like over like sitting on top of the ground, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
So is it on this might classify as a question, but this is a general observation thing, so does not classify as one of my clue questions.
I don't know. If it ends with the question mark, then
Is it is there signs that the sarcophagus moves in some way, form, or fashion?
yes.
I fucking knew it!
I fucking hate it here, bro.
I hate being right sometimes.
Be careful what you investigate for.
What?
Okay.
Why I oughta?
Why I gotta. Can I get close enough to the grave to basically put my hand where the handprint is
Yes.
and see if anything gives?
Is this your third question, or?
Well, I guess not. Okay, I guess that's an action I can take.
Because you can't take
Alright.
that action. Yeah.
All right, team. What more questions do you want to know?
Are there stairs underneath it?
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Is there a passage underneath it?
Are there traps?
Oof. Well, okay. So here's the thing. So
Well,
these
can I do this
clues-
action and get 2 more, and still get my 2 more clues?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do this action. like put my hand where the handprint is that I see, and kind of see, like if I push or if, if I can do a couple of things with that to see if anything happens.
Okay. You put your handprint in there. Doesn't quite fit. It's a little bit larger than yours, but still your hand fits in there. And you feel it start to give as you push. And it starts to it starts to deepen as you push in, and you hear a click.
Oh. If I remove my hand, does it does it stay? Does anything change?
As you remove your hand, the kind of it dips in, click, it moves out of the way, and you see a compartment inside. Inside there is a note. It's very kind of like message in a bottle type. It's like folded up, it has a ribbon around it.
Reggie will reach in, pull out the note, untie it.
Beneath the angel's eternal gaze lies the weight of grief, sealed for those who seek. Her tears fell where no light shines, her sorrow eternal beneath the stone.
Angel, okay.
Uh-huh.
Is there an angel around the Pinehurst grave?
Not that you can see, not around here.
What is it?
No, because I don't. One, I don't know if it's right, and two, Felicity wouldn't think to ask it.
Oh.
But I think I have a question about for the GM, just generally.
Oh, uh-huh.
Are the Kennings family buried here at all?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, that's a question. That was your clue number 3 and number 4?
What?
I was kidding. Okay, so you got that. I put it in Foundry so you can reread it. What do you think it means?
Can I use one of my leftover clues to better understand this riddle? Survey the area and try to put some stuff together.
Yeah. How do you do you have a question, or you just want me to
Yes, I'm asking if I can spend a clue for basically you.
Oh, got it. Okay. Can you scoot over a little bit? You're out of frame.
Oops, sorry.
Yes, there you go.
I was leaning on the arm of my chair. Sorry.
Okay. How could I give this to you? You're reading this. Your mind keeps going to the line where no light shines. And it's very sunny outside currently.
Reggie will walk over to the sarcophagus and I determined that there was some kind of sign that the sarcophagus moves. Can I determine how it moves and begin to push on it in that way?
You can't determine how it moves right now at this time.
Okay.
Time of day.
Oh, so okay, it needs to be night.
We've got some waiting to do.
Ooh.
We're gonna camp out in a graveyard.
So it does close. So what would you guys like to do next? But Reggie, you have this kind of revelation as the clues have revealed.
Should we look for more to hide or just come back later? groundskeeper's going to have to
Maybe-
kick us out once
Maybe
it's
we
late.
come back later. Because it's going to be weird if we're still hanging around for too long.
Yeah.
So,
Is there anywhere in town you guys want to visit, or?
Do we not
No.
hang at your penthouse?
I mean, like, technically we could. The issue, however, is the staff would probably tell my parents that I'm there.
Yeah, not ideal.
Yes.
What if we hung at Jerry's?
I don't want to do that.
I mean,
No.
it would be a safe spot.
We could go grab pizza, though. There's, like, a pizza place not too far from here.
That works. That works. We
Yeah.
can do that.
Okay.
Do.
Whose phone?
Felicity's.
Oh no.
It's
Who's
from
it
it's from Jerry.
What does it say?
Just check it in, kid. Have lots of free time today. How are you doing?
I feel like I must text Jerry quite often for this to be. She'll text back, "Hey Jerry, all good. Just doing an extra credit project. Why don't you catch up on Family Fortunes? I know you said you've been wanting to do that for a while."
I didn't renew my subscription, so I don't really have any channels currently. He texts you back. Don't really have anything to do today.
She like reads the text like in her head, and then shows it to the other two. She's like, "Guys, I think Jerry wants to hang out."
You were saying...
No, he's actually kind of cool. You know, with the whole everybody forgot who I was thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really have any friends, so I used to hang around with Jerry quite a lot.
Oh, does he want to meet us for pizza?
I can ask. And then she'll text him. Me and my friends are going for pizza. Want to join?
Where?
Smiley face pizza emoji.
Like as soon as you said.
He was just staring at his phone waiting for that text.
She'll drop the pin, like, for where they're going.
Be there, and he says, "Be there in 5."
If we're not there, just wait for us. We will be there. Smiley face.
Happy to wait. He does
Oh
like a
my
little
God.
running meme.
Oh my god.
As you guys head off to a pizza place, like in a small like quaint area that have lots of businesses and shops. As you guys head over there, you see you recognize this car, Felicity, immediately. Kind of like an old beat up 2010 Honda Civic. It is 2031. He has a very old car. You see him kind of sitting alone, and he's like wiping his head.
Just guys, just be nice. He's cool. Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she'll go in. Jerry!
Oh, hey, kiddo! Hi, and her friends.
What's up?
What's your what's
Hi,
your
nice
name?
to meet you, Mr. Jerry Arctic. Elias
Junior.
Miller. Oh,
Nice.
Junior. Sorry.
Yes. Okay, Elias. What's your name, son?
Reggie.
Reggie.
What's up?
Hi. Does anybody want to be a lawyer?
Actually, my dad is making me go into finance and business.
Oh, with tangential experiences, I would say. Have a seat, everybody.
Sure.
For sure.
So, how long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Arctic?
So I'm 37. So it took me like but 14, 15 months. Yeah.
Only 15. Wow.
Yeah, I listen, late bloomer. That's what my dad said I was. So, but enough about me and my aspirations. What are the kids talking about these days?
Do you know anything about the Pinehurst relics, Jerry?
What?
Never mind.
Ah, no. Sorry. As you
never
guys,
heard
you guys
anything
just
about
kind of
him?
like awkward silence sits between you guys and him.
You never
Uh,
heard anything about him ever, Jerry?
No.
Did you go to Pinehurst, Jerry?
Oh no! I'm not that rich. My old man is a lawyer, but no, they're way too expensive.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, your father was a lawyer.
Yes. He's still a lawyer. So if you ever,
He is.
how long has he been a lawyer for?
so he's 30. He's 82. For 51 years.
Wow.
Are there any Are there any civil cases that were famous that he worked on?
Civil, and so that means one second.
Oh,
He
yeah, for sure.
pulls out his phone. Right.
Where's your revision cards, Jerry? We made the
My
cards we made.
my vision cards.
Revision cards, Jerry.
Revision. What did you want me to revise?
We made those cards so you'd remember, so it doesn't look as unprofessional as going on your phone.
I found a revisions card app.
Yeah, but the point, Jerry, was that you weren't going on your phone. Remember?
I figure, all the kids are on their phone these days. No biggie, as they say.
You know what? You're right, Jerry. You're right. You're so right.
Thank you. Nobody tells me that enough. I like being around you, kid.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Exactly. I'll be right back. You see him? He's dressed in he did put on his suit again, but it's laundry day, so it is one of the suits that is way too large on him. So he's just kind of swimming in it. And he just looks sweaty a little bit, like he ran here, but his car is outside. So he gets up and he's like, I'm gonna go order that pizza, kids. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Any allergies or
Nope.
No?
okay.
You know me, Jerry. You know me.
Yep. And he gets up and kind of just waddles over to the front.
Felicity, is he all right?
Yeah, no, he's totally cool. He just gets really nervous around new people. It kind of throws him a little bit. So, like, trust me. He's not showing his best self right now. Just a couple of. Once you meet him a few times, he chills out a bit more. He's actually kind of funny.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it, but
We'll take your word for it.
Mhm.
he just seems kind of lonely, really.
Oh, absolutely. It's honestly kind of egregious.
That is blaring loud how lonely. He comes back. Hey kids, pizza was quick.
Awesome. Thanks, Jerry.
I got thin crust cheese with no sauce, since nobody was complaining. So it's healthier for you, what I was told. My doctor. When you have blood pressure issues and all that. Do you guys know about that?
Oh, yeah, we know about blood pressure.
So it's basically a large breadstick in the shape of a circle, and that's fun.
That's
Yeah.
very inventive. I mean,
Yes.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
And I put as you can see, there is a smiley face on the pizza. I put ketchup on top, and I formed a smiley face because I think we should all be happy. And then he starts crying.
It's okay, Jerry.
Hey, yo!
Wait.
My time out, my what the?
Jerry, it's okay. We love the peach, so right, guys?
No one's ever made a ketchup smiley face on my pizza for me before, Jerry.
And then when they looked at me weird when I pulled out peaches out of my pocket, and then I asked for a knife. Then
No, that's okay. People
started
have
putting
peaches in their
peaches on
pocket all the time.
the pizza. As you can see, the peaches are the eyebrows.
I can see that. I think it's really creative, Jerry. I think it will be really nice.
Will
Eat
you
the
try? Will you
peaches.
try? Will
Of
you guys
course
eat it?
we will, Jerry. Of course we will.
I'm sorry. I'm not like this. It's just.
We
I'm
know
go-
you're not like this. And she's like
Not
nodding
usually.
at the other two, like, eat the pizza.
I'm usually not like that.
Yeah.
I've been going through like a series of breakups.
Oh,
Oh.
a series of
Like
Yeah.
more than one?
like multiple?
You see, this is on start. This is like what?
Yes. Well.
I don't know on your end, Meg, if that was at the same time, but on my end, we said that at the
Well,
same time.
Okay. Well, I call them breakups, but really it's adoptions because I work at I volunteer at a dog shelter and I fall in love with the dogs and then they get adopted and it's kind of like a
Oh.
breakup. You know
Well,
what
have
I
you thought
mean?
of adopting a dog for yourself?
I've applied multiple times. I've just been denied multiple times.
What? Why did they deny you, Jerry?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Aww.
What do you put on the form?
I mean the truth.
What does the form ask?
Just normal adoption questions. Tell them what my daily life is like, and then once I tell them about my life, they say no. And he grabs the pizza, and then he puts salt and pepper on top of the peach and the ketchup.
Maybe I know
I
when
know.
I'm applying to things, it's all about framing your life. Maybe it's just you're not framing it in the right way.
I've never been good at framing. He takes a knife and a fork and starts cutting the pizza.
Reggie will like pull up his phone and he'll go, is it this shelter? And point at the like basically the nearest one.
No, it's a few blocks farther down from
Okay.
that. No, it's not that one.
Reggie will select the one that's for it.
Yeah.
And he goes, what if we help you fill out an application? Like Elia said, what if it's the framing of it? So
You guys aren't eating the pizza.
Oh, we'll eat it right now.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
It
just-
was just so wonderfully made. I just didn't want to cut into it. and
Wait, let me-
ruin the
Let me
Here,
take a
I'll
picture of
help
it.
you.
Let me take a picture of
Oh,
it first,
thank
Jerry.
you,
Just let me take a picture of it first,
Right,
and then
right.
she'll take a picture of the pineapple.
Okay, Jerry.
Oh, sorry. He's like, I forgot one more thing. I'm sorry. He's reaching in his pockets. Oh, sorry. Here we go. A tiny bottle of teriyaki sauce, and he starts putting all over the pizza. Sorry. This is the best part, kids. I swear.
Okay, Jerry. We're gonna help you fill out these questions. So,
Yeah.
question number 1: what style of home do you live in? Do you live in a house, an apartment, a duplex, townhome?
Mansion.
I live in a duplex with my 3 roommates.
Okay, duplex. Does it have a fenced-in yard?
No.
No. Okay. What is like? Hold on, I'm trying to think of the questions that you have to answer on these. What is your what are your work hours? How often are you how long are you away from home at a single time?
From 8 to 8 p.m. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay, we are home for 12 hours a day.
What are your roommates like?
One works at the arcade, and he's like continuing. Are you guys gonna eat?
Yeah. Reggie will pick up a piece of pizza and just
Okay.
start eating it. Reggie is not phased.
Yeah, the teriyaki sauce really brings out the cheese flavor.
I can't wait to try the peach.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Felicity and Elias, go ahead and roll take the risk. I think Reggie has a very strong constitution.
Oh,
As you're eating the most disgusting pizza ever made.
oh,
I don't
it's
think
a
there's
straight
any tax
roll.
to defend me against this.
Elias was not ready for this.
Help!
Oh, please.
There you go. Oh, okay. Oh, snap. Dang.
It doesn't go well.
I'll just say, yeah, no, it's a hard bargain or an ugly choice. So what happens is you can either, both of you can either throw up immediately here in front of Jerry or later at a time that I specify.
Later at a time you specify.
Later
I
at a
can't
time
do
you
that to
specify.
him.
I
can't do that to
Jerry
him.
like that. You realize
The way
it's
we were both lumped
sweating.
in.
It is the saltiest, grossest thing. Like the peach might as well not be there bringing any sweetness at all. He's added salt and pepper. The teriyaki sauce, it's not. The ketchup is. And there's no like marinara sauce. It's a large round breadstick.
You're like the Willy Wonka of pizzas, Jerry.
It's
Thank you.
so dry. It just makes it so much better when you hit the sauce.
Would you like me to get you a drink, son?
No, I couldn't do that.
No, it's on the house. It's on the house. I'll be right back. And he
Oh.
gets up. I'll surprise you.
As Jerry's walking away, Reggie leans back and he goes, Jerry, how much a month do you make?
He's like looking around at everybody else in the pizza parlor place. He's like, I don't want to. I'll tell you when I get back.
Okay. Reggie just puts in like $4,000.
He comes back with sparkling water.
Oh, thank
Spice
you.
water.
Yeah, just
The spice.
he's like, told you I'd surprise you. I like to change it up sometimes.
Oh, this will mix great with the beets, Jerry. Thank you.
Jerry, on a scale of 1 to 10, how active do you find yourself being?
Active in like my mind,
Nope, body.
body. So I get in my car, and then from my car I walk into the office, and then after work I walk back to my car, back into my duplex. So
Gotcha.
maybe
Laid back.
about 300 steps, maybe a day.
Okay, cool. All right, Jerry, I filled out this application for you. So basically what we're looking for is a small, well-mannered dog with a laid-back personality and low maintenance.
Oh, I know what type of dog I want already.
What type of dog do you want?
Well, I want a Chihuahua with only 3 legs.
That is weirdly specific.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have those specifically at the shelter?
Yeah. There's a lot of them there.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Well, I have, so the way that their applications work, which is very interesting, is like it tells you the dogs that kind of fit your criteria, right? So
Can you
it
add
lets
in? There's a section where it says anything else we should know about you. So write it down. This is what I always put. I want a dog with only 3 legs.
Elias will be shaking his
Yep,
head.
and Reggie scrolls down to that area and puts is very loving and just wants a dog that needs a good home. And sends the application.
Well, thanks for helping me out, kid. I think this will. And then you get the email notification that's like confirmed. We received your application to the thing.
Nice.
We're going to take our break and then go on to the second half of the session. Before we go on our break, Reggie does receive, like within 5 minutes, another email notification.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, you have been denied approval to our. Like, they were so quick.
Could we possibly change the game? I know Roland sometimes helps us out with if we call something in.
Change change the game?
We're getting Jerry this. Is
Yeah,
it
he's gotta- he needs
responsible of
some-
us to get Jerry? a
Yeah,
dog?
that's what I'm saying.
Like, is
Think
it
about
safe
it.
for the dog?
This is Jerry's like 10th application.
So they probably just have him flagged.
There's a reason why he's not getting a dog, you guys. I don't know if we're gonna do change the game. Think about the dog.
Thinking about the dog,
Funny.
leaving it be, and I will just pretend like I did not get that email.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Jerry looks at you. Maybe this time we'll. I just can't go through another breakup, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I will keep you posted on when I get an answer from them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I get your phone number? You know.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Cool.
Reggie will type his phone number into Jerry's phone.
Jerry pulls out a very old, small iPhone.
Felicity smiles for the first time that day.
Thanks, kid. He says, thanks for calling me out and eating this pizza.
Yeah, of
I
course,
kind of feel
Jerry.
like I have 3 new 3-legged dogs. And I'm very happy.
I'm going to choose to take that as a compliment.
Sorry, just
It
above
is.
table, real quick. He's kind of our Hagrid.
He's kind of our Hagrid.
I'm so sorry to interrupt with that, but it just came to me in a vision, and I needed it to be out there in the world.
Yes,
on that-
absolutely.
On that note, we'll take our break.
I'm so sorry, but it needed to be.
You're good.
Don't
And
worry about it.
we are back, everybody. You have long left Jerry. He thanked you all again for hanging out with him. You can see his eyes get a little bit more watery. He lets you know he's gonna go. He's gonna go to the dog park and watch the dogs from outside the fence. And then he goes to wash his clothes.
Gotcha.
Maybe we could buy him one of those robot dogs. I mean, you can't kill one of those unless forget the batteries.
He'd forget the batteries.
He would.
But it is getting later, and you can see the first signs of rain. Not fully, it hasn't happened yet, but you can see that it is beginning to start to get like overcast. It's May, so kind of getting like the leftovers, like April showers, still coming in a little bit. So it's like a light rain. You can start to smell it in the air, and it's getting darker. You do know that you have to be back on the bus at school. But if your pins are with the Prowlers, then they think you're traveling already back to school.
Yes.
So basically, you guys know that you kind of are free for the night. Whew. But not for long, because the security is quite good. If you guys could get away with this, you're probably not the first ones. They look into every single aspect of security, so you probably don't have the longest. Like you can't just be out forever. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
It's getting close to 6 p.m. and that's when the cemetery closes. So what would you guys like to do?
Could we make our way towards the cemetery and kind of start like surveying it in a way, like walking around it to see like if there is security or if there's cameras or like that kind of stuff, like what to expect going into it once it closes officially.
Any good sneaky ways to get in, like under a fence or through a bush?
Yeah. So what you can see already is that there are security cameras on certain light fixtures, but there's no one walking about, and you can see a large gate gets shut to because the whole cemetery is surrounded by a large gate, like the pointy ends, like maybe 7 or 8 feet tall. And to get in, those gates are unlocked, and then you can drive in, you can walk in, but at 6 p.m. the gates do get locked and closed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
I
no
can fly up
security at the
river.
moment.
You don't see any security right now.
And the gates aren't closed yet because it's not 6 yet.
It's almost. It's just like 5:50.
so we could like run in
Ooh.
and then just not leave.
Yeah.
If you guys would like to do that, I need everybody to sneak around
Yeah.
because the groundskeeper is going around and making sure there's nobody left. And if there is anybody, he is kind of like letting them know we're shutting down.
Can't
So your
believe
last
we're doing
goodbyes again.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said, say your last goodbyes again.
Oh, okay.
I'm really regretting that I burnt my batons.
Oh, it was worth it, I believe.
It was, but I feel like I'll need them. I feel exposed.
That is not what I wanted to do. I almost clicked that. That is a hurt point.
So,
Okay, Felicity, she makes it.
so definitely Elias is trying to burrow a little bit behind a grave to hide.
What, like a snake?
Yep. Hopefully hiding in the ground.
Okay, you got an 8. So the MC chooses one complication. You must leave something behind or be discovered. Something important.
I would think it would be his bag with his phone and everything. So a lot of his personal belongings are in that side satchel. So he'll just offload that to kind of dig into the ground.
Okay. So that's going to include your high-end tablet.
That's been burnt, so it is broken.
Oh, snap. That thing is still burnt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's just been carrying a broken tablet.
Elias is going through it constantly, man.
Is he still stressed? I remember he had stress for
We
eight
cleared
months.
that.
Reggie.
Bruh.
Oh.
Someone unimportant noticed you. But that made them important, right? So, Elias had to leave something behind. Felicity, you're good. You notice that the groundskeeper like doubles back as he notices he starts seeing like footprints and stuff. He's like, what the? Because it's starting to get it is starting to rain a lot harder now. And you can see the rain clouds coming in, a little bit of lightning as well. And he sees footprints. So he hasn't left yet. But you guys are hidden, but he hasn't closed up for the night. He sees something that's kind of set him off.
You know those. So what you were explaining earlier, does it have one of those walls that is basically burial spots above the ground, the cement wall that's full of. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. No, cement wall.
Yeah, kind of like a mausoleum, but it's open, and there's burial spaces in it, and you can see basically the rectangles, and it would have a person's name on it there. Do you know what I mean? Elias knows what I mean.
I don't know what they're called though, but
yes.
I know those will be in the interior, and so they're given a plaque and the caskets behind it.
Uh-huh.
I'd assume it's not that then.
I was like, okay, maybe I'm misunderstanding how it was described earlier. I thought there was one of those.
Mausoleums?
Sure, a mausoleum will work.
Oh, okay. I mean, there are some of those there, but they're not very large, as I said. Does that make sense?
So if you're on the ground, can you see over the top of them?
No.
So does Reggie realize that he's he's leaving footprints and that the groundskeeper has noticed?
I don't believe so. I don't think so.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's getting pretty dark. Where are you guys headed now? You're getting, soaked as well. It's
to the Pinehurst grave?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Elias will try to slough off some of that mud from his body from burrowing.
Okay.
Goodness. Hopefully some of the rain washes that off. My God, man.
It's gotten pretty bad. Kind of like like the closer you all got to the cemetery, the worse the rain and the lightning and the atmosphere just got.
Reggie, do we know if it's dark enough?
Well, I bet it is now.
Okay, so you guys head back to that same spot?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing once you get there?
Has anything changed from before? Like, is anything different than how it was during the day?
It looks to be the same. You do see that the handprint has come back into place.
Can I go ahead and try pushing it again?
Yeah. So you go and press it again, and this time something different happens. You start to see it like glows around where that compartment is and where the headstone is. And you kind of see like marks that lead to where you remember how I said it does open?
Mm-hmm.
So now you can see the marks in this nighttime of like where to push it and how to push it and things like that. You see old marks are starting to appear.
Okay. As they show up, Reggie will kind of like follow them to begin opening this sarcophagus.
You start to open it.
Famous last words, guys.
You start to open it and you see stairs that lead down.
Reggie stops, and you know it's raining and lightning and thunder,
Yeah.
and it's pitch black. Elias is covered in mud, absolutely caked in it. And Reggie looks around at everybody, and he goes, "I take it now would be an awful time to say ladies first."
I'll kill you.
Yep, getting in the sarcophagus, and
Yeah,
Reggie
get in there. Move.
and goes in.
Follow right behind you, Reggie.
I'm not going at the
Guys-
back. And she'll kind of
guys-
like slide in. So she's like in the middle.
I can't see a thing. How are you guys?
Wait a minute. You see Reggie, he like focuses really hard on something. And like he's activating his powers, because every time he activates his powers, he gets like that little like golden glow. So he's trying to make himself glow a little bit so we can see.
Amazing.
He
Oh,
almost looks constipated. He's like,
okay, I see. So you're using Reggie as a like kind
Ouch.
of.
as like a little conduit of some light.
Okay, so you guys continue to make your way down using Reggie as best as you can. You can feel that you're in this type of hallway, and at the end, you realize you don't really need Reggie anymore, as there's a green glowing light in a doorway.
Oh, I hate that.
That's never a good sign.
Didn't the skull glow green?
Uh-huh.
Do you think that was Pinehurst's skull?
Oh, sorry.
Wouldn't that be
we-
legendary?
We have. Was it an actual skull?
Reggie, stop trying to scare us.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
She'll kind of like poke you in the back to make you like go into
Okay,
the room.
okay. Going.
You guys continue to go forward, and it opens up into a wide expanse. This is like a large underground cavern, it looks like. And you're actually walking onto a cracked platform. And there is green glowing lights on like these large metal like poles. And you have to watch your step. It looks rickety, it looks old. I would say, and off the side too, if you look down, it's just darkness. You have no idea how far that fall would be. And it's like definitely like you could yell or echo in here. It's this large, dark, old room.
How long do you think this has been down here?
Probably a good long while. I mean, the town was built over top of it.
Yeah.
You think like longer than Pinehurst?
Maybe.
At the end, you could see 2 wide double doors. But to get to that side, you can see that there is a large crack that everybody would have to jump over.
Reggie,
I know-
can you
Or in
throw
Reggie's
us?
case.
Throw you? You want me to throw you?
I mean, it'll
You-
hurt, obviously, but
I have. Oh, hold on. Bear with me here. I have massive wings, and you want me to throw you?
I
Are you scared?
flown with me before. Okay, fine. I trust you.
So it is like this. It's like this 10-foot wide gap, and if you do want to fly, you're gonna have to roll, take the risk,
Okay.
and it's gonna be at a -2 for each friend that you're holding.
We don't
Could
all
I
have
make
to go
2
at once.
trips?
Yeah.
Could I-
come back?
Could I take Felicity across, come back, and take Elias across?
You could try and see what happens.
What if he threw us? What would that look like?
Probably also take the risk.
I mean,
Yeah, but
with
would it be a -2?
with the condition of this bridge, probably want to be careful with sudden impacts.
I mean, I should be able to fly you across.
Well, how about
I
this?
should be able to. Oh, okay, so like, if she's saying it's a -1 basically, or it's a -2 for each of them. So
If
it'd
you're
be
carrying
minus-
them at the same time, yeah.
if I'm carrying them individually and doing 2 trips, what would it be?
If you want to try the 2 trips idea, it'd be -1. Yeah.
See, yeah, Reggie, if we go one at a time, it'll be easier to get across, and there's not really, we don't have to rush.
Yeah, let's do one at a time.
Okay.
Hey, Elias, you've not flown with Reggie before, right?
Oh, honestly, I'm kind of terrified of that, Felicity.
Well, I've done it already, so you can go first, and she'll push you forward.
Oh, okay. Okay, don't look down. That's what causes vertigo. Okay.
Yep. And don't worry, I've got you. And Reggie just like kind of bear hugs like under your shoulders and like across your chest.
Okay. Just let me know when we're going, okay? That way I'm not looking down.
Just keep your eyes closed, bud. It's all gonna be good.
Okay.
Oh! You pull it off spectacularly and even turn the situation to your advantage. Take 2 juice and you can use it to choose the effect improvements from Change the Game. And basically, so you can create a status of 2 juice. You can remove a status. Stuff like that. You bring over Elias
Yeah. And I'll just like gently set him
with
down.
grace.
Yes, and I'll, then like pat him on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, you did really good, bud.
Yeah.
We're over here. You can open your eyes. Everything is all good."
Thanks, Reggie. Oh God. Okay. Wasn't that bad?
Yeah, we're totally good. And Reggie will like fly back over to Felicity.
You go back to fly, and you can feel a barrier separating you and Elias from Felicity.
Excuse me.
Reggie.
like, is it keeping me from flying or is it keeping me from Felicity?
It's not keeping you from flying. It's keeping you from going back to that other section. And where the platform where Felicity is standing.
Reggie, what are you waiting for? Felicity's just on the other side.
We don't have all day.
Yeah, okay, Can Reggie
You're-
reel back a massive punch and, like, try to punch this barrier? Just...
Yes, but it would hurt and you'd probably have to face danger after.
Never mind. Oh, Dad. Reggie's, like, touching it. Is there, like, any visual, like, show of the fact there is a barrier?
No. It's just that you felt it. Like, you just kind of, like, ran into it.
I can't. There's something here. Elias, come here. Come see this too.
Okay. So you're saying it's here?
Yeah, reach out.
Okay,
It's right at the crack, so you have to be careful.
Oh. Okay, I'll reach out over the edge, Reggie.
Does he
Don't
hit
look down,
too?
don't look down.
He does.
Okay. Oh, I left my bag. Reggie, do you have anything you could throw at it? Do things go through it?
Can Reggie take out his phone?
Yeah.
And try to toss it back to Felicity?
You can try.
Yeah, okay.
It hits the barrier.
And it just bounces back?
If I try and...
The phone looks like it's going to fall down into the deep underground unless you go to catch it.
I mean, I can pay for a new phone.
Okay.
And I think Reggie has that kind of rich boy mentality of it's a phone, it's replaceable.
Okay.
So he'd probably just...
You toss the phone to test out this theory. It slams against the barrier, falls down into the deep beyond.
Damn it. Oh well.
Reggie, we know that we can't pass through it, but maybe Felicity can reach through it to us?
Yeah.
So I know you're strong, you could catch her if she misses.
If she can get far enough, yes. Okay, Reggie will, like, look at Felicity and he goes, I've never tried it from this far, but I do have the thing where I can kind of give you what I can do on something physical. So Felicity, I'm gonna need you to trust me. And Reggie's gonna try to empower Felicity's shoes, because I have the thing, Gift of Empowerment.
Okay.
Try to basically give her the ability to jump the gap as best as possible.
Okay.
Before I attempt to jump this gap, can I quickly go to the edge and reach out to see if there's a barrier on my side as well? Just to be double sure.
You jump into the barrier. No.
Yeah.
You don't feel anything.
My hand just sort of goes woo, woo, woo.
Your hand goes right through it.
Okay.
And so
Well, it doesn't go through it. You don't feel anything. Like it feels no roll on your end.
Am I understanding this correctly? Like, the juice that I have, I can use to create so I use one juice to create a story tag, and then any subsequent juice can be used to power it up. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to.
Or you can create a status, like a 2-tier status.
Okay. I would like to create the, like, scene tag of empowered shoes for 3 for Felicity.
Empowered. That's a story tag. You can't. It's not. You can't add. A story tag is just +1. A status is what you can add on other points too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's how many juice points to create a status?
You just need 1, but you got 2.
Oh. Well, I had 2 juice from another situation.
From what?
Last session I had 2 juice that I never used.
I believe they have to do with the thing that you're trying to work with. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see now. I see.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, yeah, I'd like to create a status for Felicity.
Okay.
And then, since I have 2, power it up to 2.
Okay.
Of empowered shoes.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Sorry, I misunderstood there.
You're good. Okay, so that's going to help because there was already a negative status called long jump 2. So they do kind of cancel out each other now.
You're gonna make me jump this.
There's no way for us to get back to you. I believe it. Think of the cheer. You did so good. You did so good. You
Yeah,
have
best
just
in the squad.
absolute dancer's grace. Just picture it like a performance. You're doing this big, elegant leap, and me and Elias are waiting right here. We will catch you. The shoes, and you can see like some slight like gold glow coming from your shoes now. I'm like, the shoes are gonna help you. You have a part of me there with you.
Okay.
You've got this.
They didn't make me white swan for nothing. Okay. I shall like take a couple of steps back to like, you know, get like a running jump.
Okay.
And then what would I need to roll to jump? I'm assuming you're gonna make me roll.
Take the risk. Yes, of course. Yeah, take the risk.
And then I'm gonna use Dancer's Grace.
Yep.
And Eye for Detail to judge like the distance
Okay.
that she needs
Yep.
her jump, and then also Empowered Shoes.
Yes, yeah.
Lovely. Oh my god, I'm gonna be sick. You're laughing, and I'm gonna be sick.
Sorry, I apologize. So, since they both, Felicity, you also have 2 left feet.
No.
I do.
And you as the player want to succeed, but this is what's true to your character.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna add it in.
Okay.
So, you, are at a +1. Are you ready?
I would just like to remind the audience that I am quite possibly the worst roller to ever set foot at a ttrpg table. So if I could be in everyone's thoughts and prayers before I roll this, thank you
Okay,
very much.
let's go.
Oh,
It's not as bad as it could have been.
yeah.
Could have been worse.
The MC will offer a hard bargain or an ugly choice. So, you try to make the jump, and you see that your foot kind of slips right at the edge, and you see her start to fall, Reggie. But she is now past the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
So, what can happen is, well, here's the hard choice, or a hard bargain, or an ugly choice. Felicity, you can kind of like stop yourself before, because maybe there's a part of you they feel that you're not going to make it, and you can wait here, or you can take the risk and start to plummet down. Reggie can fly down to help you, but it's going to take a lot of work on Reggie's end, and it's going to burn one of his tags. Sorry, not one of his tags, 2 of his tags. 2 of them will be burned.
Does he get to decide which ones?
No.
Oh my god.
Like burn forever? Or just
Forever.
At least for the till the end of this session, yeah.
yeah. It's the end of the campaign. Cool. Okay.
What'd you like to do, buddy?
I don't want to burn Lauren's tags. But I feel like Felicity has complete and utter faith in Reggie to catch her. Oh, fuck me. This is awful. But yeah, Lauren, I'm so sorry. I'm burning your tags. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
I'm so sorry.
You see, Reggie, because you are quick on your feet, you do notice that Felicity slips right at the end, past the barrier, and you see her start to plummet. I imagine Reggie would fly to go get her.
Yes, absolutely.
Starts to plummet. Felicity, you feel your heart sitting in your stomach. Reggie, the air feels thicker down here. And it feels like it's very stressful. It's really hard on your body, and especially the wings and your mind. The farther you go down, it's cold down here as she starts to fall. But you're able to get her. You come back up. The tags burned are quick on my feet and Elysian wings.
I fucking knew you were gonna get rid of that. I knew you were gonna get rid of quick on my feet. And I confirmed burn gift of empowerment.
No, you're good.
I was like, we're not burning that one.
Okay, so you can feel the strain on your body. Part of yourself feels a little like emptier. Like you get back onto, like you finally get back up onto the platform with Elias, and you can feel the wings starting to wither and lose their power.
Are you guys all right? Saw you both plummeting.
Oh, that doesn't feel good.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought I could make it. Reggie, I'm so sorry. I didn't.
It's okay. You're okay. That's all that matters. And you just like watch as like they kind of, very end game-esque. Like they just, the gold like fades to like a grayish color, and then it just kind of away.
Does it hurt?
It doesn't feel good.
Reggie, I'm so sorry. If
Nope, I'm good. I'm good. Whew. It's kind of, wow, that felt awful. Oh, but you're okay. And Reggie just like wraps you in a massive hug.
Yeah, she like throws her arms like around your like neck, and she's like, she's literally just like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's all good. You're okay. That's all that matters.
Yeah, she saved my life. That's
Yeah. Whew. And like Reggie will kind of like pull back a little bit, and he goes, "Okay, let's not think about this ever again."
No, and she'll kind of like get off of me.
Yeah.
Elias, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Does everyone need a breather though, or should
You
we
see Reggie like just
go
starts
on?
doing some stretching, and he goes, "Ooh, that feels weird. Feels very weird."
What? You guys plummeted a ways. What was down there?
It just felt wrong.
How so?
It was like, I don't know.
It was like
it
it was like you could bite down on the air.
Oh.
kind of, yeah, it just got like very like crushing.
Yeah.
Like it was all just kind of closing in.
Like I didn't
Very
even know
odd.
what direction I was falling in. I didn't even know Reggie had grabbed me until we were back on the floor again.
Okay. Well, hopefully we don't hit pockets of that air, whatever it is.
Which way now?
Well, we got the double doors. I mean, I might as well try them and see if we can get through. Reggie, do you want to take the right one? I'll take the left.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
It's okay.
And
I can.
there's no going back. So
Yeah, no, not with that barrier.
So you guys go to pull on the doors. They are quite heavy. And you hear the large creak as they open up into another room. You guys enter inside, and once again, this room feels very similar to what you felt when you were falling. There's something not right. But this is a true mausoleum. 20-foot high ceilings, cement everywhere. There's rows of 6 sarcophagi. And at the end, there is an angel with wings. And you can see a floating diamond in the front.
You don't suppose it'd be that easy, do you?
I mean, but it
This
you
is
see
before
him like
my
trying to like recall what the thingy said. He goes, her tears fell where no light shines, her sorrow eternal beneath the stone.
Yeah.
So
The diamond is in the shape of a tear. I forgot to mention that. Yeah,
yes.
yeah, tear shaped.
Do you think this is it? Is this the last relic? The diamond?
Is it? Can anybody tell me if they're walking closer?
Elias
Yeah.
would be, but he's kind of looking around to see, like, kind of hesitantly touching each step as if there's going to be some Indiana Jones trigger.
Should
So-
we?
Okay, it's real quick. It's a vast chamber that you guys are all in. As you get closer, you see that there is an altar right underneath that tear-shaped diamond that is floating there. It's made of black stone, and you can see intricate carvings of the academy, its founder. Various symbols of knowledge. It looks like it's some type of old dead language as well. Around the altar's edges are 10 evenly spaced impressions, each shaped to perfectly fit one of the relics. And as you walk closer, if anybody's holding the relics, they start to glow faintly and stronger and stronger.
Okay. Well,
Flashback, can we bring all the relics?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's like a flashback of, like, Elias is like, this is the last one. Obviously, we want them all together to turn into the dean. Like, I got this fanny pack for you if you want to keep that on you.
Well, let's say that you guys were holding them and you got the fanny pack from Jerry.
Felicity will like sort of point at the stone.
Best use of the flashback ever.
I mean, if this is the last one, should we grab it together?
I mean, I don't see why not.
I mean, we did it all together.
I mean, we can all try and reach it together, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
there's
ready?
some indentations on the altar, though. You might want to start him out the relics, though.
Do we want to put the relics in first and then grab it, or grab it and then put the relics in?
I wonder
Let's
if it's a
Put the relics in first?
Put the relics in first. Okay. Put the relics in first. Fine. She'll start like putting them out, but she'll start like divvying them up to like them. So like as she's putting some in, like they start putting.
Yeah. So we each get 3 of them because we have 9.
Yeah.
So, you start to put the relics in. The first one that you ever grabbed, all the way to the 9th one, the crown. They fit perfectly into the impressions. And as you set them in, they kind of get like locked in, kind of like a magnet. The closer you get, it kind of like grabs it from you, like the altar wants it. As they all slot into place. Except for the last one.
Alrighty. Reggie, do you want to give me a boost and I'll see if I can reach it?
Is it like within like reach of like us being on the ground, or?
Yes, you can reach it.
Oh, gotcha.
All together on 3?
All right.
Okay.
1,
2.
2, 3.
3. Then we'll all like reach
Good.
for it.
Yeah.
You all grab the tear-shaped diamond, and then you can feel like the room starts to get filled with like it's thick with magic and tension. As you grab it, the chamber grows colder, and you start to see 4 figures appear.
Oh, Maya. No, Maya.
4
No.
4 ghostly figures emerge around your group. They're kind of like flickering images. You see the kids from the photo: Francesca, Peter, Diana, Jimmy. And they look just as they did in the photo, wearing the same clothes. Their expressions, though, are a mix of hope, fear, and sadness. And you see Francesca steps forward, and her voice is slightly trembling, but it's steady. She says, You've found them all. Just like we did. We thought it would be amazing. We'd be heroes. Everyone would know our names. And she has like a great regret on her face. You see, Peter chimes in, and he still has his notebook clutched to him. He says, but it didn't work. We made a mistake. One of the relics wasn't real. And it backfired. And we paid the price. We've been stuck here ever since. Trapped. Watching. Waiting. If you put the relics in, we'll finally be free. And Francesca steps in. But he'll come back. Pinehurst, the founder. He's not just some old headmaster. He's something worse. He's a monster. A literal monster. And he'll use the school, he'll use everyone to make himself strong again. She says, if you don't put them in, the relics will scatter and he'll stay trapped, but we'll stay trapped too. And she looks very sad, as they all do. Kind of in pain from being here in this environment for so long. And what it does to your body, what it does to your mind. And she says, we'll be here forever. We'll never get to rest.
Looking at the figures, is it similar to that ghost Felicity encountered underneath the girls' dorm? Or is it like something different?
It's not, no. You see that the other girl, Diana, she says, please, whatever you decide together. Don't let this fall apart like it did for us. And so you guys have this decision to make as you're holding on to the tear-shaped diamond. Release everyone or release no one at all.
Reggie, I mean, it's your sister. I don't know how to make this kind of call. They said they can rest if we do this, but what does that mean for everybody back at the academy, you know?
So, like,
the...
are we all still holding the diamond, or is one person at this point holding the diamond?
Felicity would have let go, so it's just you. So, like, you're holding it. She would have, like...
I think Elias would keep hold of it, just because he's not sure either way.
You like feel like Reggie was also still holding it. You feel Reggie like let go of the diamond, and he goes, I don't know. I can't. Neither one is right. Neither one is good. And I just
Reggie, how long has she been missing for, though?
It's 10 years. Most of my life.
She's been down here for 10 years.
13.
13. They've been waiting here in just this room, and I don't know if this would make things better, but they said they at least be able to rest.
Just because we decide not to do anything doesn't mean the next people who find them won't.
But no one's come close, though. We've looked at all the records. Most people on average get 5. They don't get this far.
But how long will it take? How long will it take until somebody finds them? How long until they don't remember who they are? And he'll gesture to like the ghostly people and be like, and it has no weight, and they don't care, and they do it, and they don't understand what's happening. Can non-us people see this? Do they even know that it's happening? Like, if Kenji was here, would he be seeing this too? Or would they unleash some great unknowing evil and have not a single clue that it's happened?
I don't think it's right to leave them here.
As you guys are having this conversation, you could see that their bodies have kind of faded and have gone back into the impressions of underneath this kind of angel figure into the stone. And their faces are shaped in the best word is agony. Like, as they go back into the stone, you could see that they're in pain.
Whatever we're gonna do, guys, it's gotta be a consensus. I don't want to make this choice on my own.
This whole year, you two have talked me into helping people when it would have just been easier to help ourselves. You're going to tell me at the last hurdle we turn around at probably the most important decision of all.
But are we helping more people by keeping whatever this is sealed in? I mean, it's the trolley problem. Like, how many lives are we willing to risk?
Well, Professor Blackwood was looking into it. He could help us. It doesn't mean we could fight it. There's no reason why we couldn't. What, you don't think we could?
I want to think that we could, but I mean, the last group, Reggie's sister, they came here the best intentions, and they still got it wrong, and it cost their whole group their lives.
We knew this was dangerous before coming down here.
Yeah, but I didn't think it would hurt anyone else. I just figured it'd be like the other relics where it's just us in danger, and we'd scrape by and everything would be all right after, a few cuts and bruises. But unleashing something on the school, having Pinehurst use them for his own gain, I don't know what that entails.
freeing whatever this is now puts an end to it. Now we have an opportunity to end it now. Surely that's better than just leaving it in the hands for whoever comes next.
But
Having a
can-
choice, having a say in what happens. Surely that's got to mean something.
Can we? I mean, I know we have powers, but we're kids, guys. I'm like, we're not for Professor Blackwoods. We're not well practiced. We still don't understand what we are or how it works. How are we gonna beat some great all-knowing evil that has been sealed away for centuries?
Because we
probably
found
plotting how it's gonna bring damnation and ruin to everyone and everything.
Because we found all 10 relics with only 3 people.
I mean,
So I need a final answer from you guys.
Reggie, I think we should release it, because by the slim chance that this brings your sister back, I would want to take that.
Elias, what if this monster is what attacked Ezekiel? What if it brings answers to that? What if it's related? What if it's connected?
But
What
then
if it all adds up and we get answers?
But devil's advocate, though, I mean, if that's just a fraction of what's on the other side of that, that means whatever's coming out would do more damage. More people would be affected. But again, I'm willing to take that risk if you guys are. I think we should open it. I would want someone to do that for me if I failed the relics. I would want somebody else to at least help me out.
Felicity will kind of step forward and then hold each a hand. You'll see. Look, guys, we made it this far and nobody thought we'd even make it past first semester. I'm not saying that whatever it is will be survivable even, but if there's anything we've done this year, it's taken the most difficult path. And I say that, we see that through to the end.
Yeah. I don't suppose there'd be a way to cheat this choice, would there? Open the door slightly. Nah, no. Well, my vote is that we release them all, and we'll figure it out. But that's my vote. That's one of 3.
I vote to open it. Reggie?
You know I'm always with you guys. I'll always have your backs. If this is what you guys think is best, then let's do it.
All right. Elias will reach into his pocket, pull out the shades, put those on.
Mm-hmm.
Some slight 80s rock starts playing.
Yeah.
It's the immigrant song.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm.
So, as the final relic is placed, the altar glows with otherworldly light. You feel the ground and the crypt begins to quake. You hear a chilling laughter that echoes around the chamber, growing louder and louder from the angel that was holding the tier diamond, a spectral mist starts to swirl from the outside of it. And the force is so heavy, it kind of pushes you guys back. And you see the form, it starts to condense into the form of the founder. You've seen pictures of him at the school. You see about 6 foot tall, older male, Wilhelm Pinehurst, now appearing as a stately, refined man. He's wearing a dark suit. He says, "Ah, my champions, my saviors. Such determination, such sacrifice. You've played your part well. And now, I am whole again." He steps towards your group.
As he takes a step forward, Elias would like to change his eyes to have like clear eyelids, and he'd like to try to stop holding back with his glasses, just see if he can stop whatever this is in place.
Yes, you can try. And I'll tell you the sacrifice. This is stop holding back, correct?
Yes. So whatever it takes, if it freezes Elias in place, he's willing to take that risk.
It is the ultimate sacrifice.
He'll take that. He won't tell anything to Reggie or Felicity as he's standing by them, but he'll kind of grip their hand a bit.
Time out. Ultimate sacrifice? Like a life for a life ultimate sacrifice?
Yes. Pause. So, ultimate sacrifice, just to go over again. You choose to make an ultimate sacrifice. You're pushing your powers to the absolute limit. It's often in a desperate attempt to save yourselves or others. 10 plus is the best that we want. It only adds your mythos, so you only have a +1. The consequences are, even on a 10 plus, there's a consequence. So just imagine that a 7 to 9, even more severe. On a miss, completely, even more. So, are you ready to roll?
Yep.
Okay. Even the character sheet goes, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Like, it stops you and it double checks, like, because it's crazy.
Oh, it's asking me the source of power. Do I choose mythic power or logos power?
Elias, it depends. You're using all of your.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you're using your mythos.
Yes, I'm using the relic and
So this is more of like a sacrifice, but using your mythos. So then you would have a +3.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, but I mean, so here's the deal. So tell me what your goal was.
To freeze him in place permanently.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Even if I'm stuck. So if it's like a 1-to-1.
So what happens is, he says, "Now I am whole again." Elias uses the glasses to try to freeze him. And as he takes that step, and you guys see him freeze.
What? Reggie, what's happening?
I don't know. And Reggie will kind of like turn and look at Elias.
Just a dead focused stare. Just like you can see the snake eyes just focused.
Your logos theme is replaced with a mythos theme.
Okay.
So, Elias has been completely taken over by his mythos and is no longer himself. And you see your body completely transform into scales. Your eyes glow. The glasses drop. You no longer need them. And you start to see like everything that you look at starts to get turned to stone. You have about 1 minute of like last bits of control over yourself, Elias, before the mythos completely takes over and does what it wants.
And you can kind of see him scratch at his face in like long lines as he's just trying to claw at his eyes. Reggie, you gotta go. Please. I can't.
Elias, what's happening?
I don't have time. You please just. You gotta go.
We're not gonna leave you, Elias.
I don't want to hurt you guys.
You can't. You won't. You won't. We're best friends, dude.
Reggie,
We've been together.
You gotta trust me, okay? This is the last thing you can do for me. It's just grunt, okay?
Reggie, we have to go.
You see, like, Reggie looks absolutely heartbroken.
You can see Elias's body starting to like twitch and move in ways that he has never moved before. And as he's slowly starting to, his mind is going.
Elias.
Yeah, I think his arms like spasm in different angles. I think the one memory he'd hold on to before it all fades is that memory of the bridge and seeing Felicity and Reggie just embrace as just a single tear rolls down before he finally just fades.
I feel like it's one of those things where like Reggie will let Felicity pull him away, but he's like trying to still like be facing Elias.
She'll kind of like put a hand on his face so like he looks at her and she's like, we'll find a way to fix this, but we have to go now, okay? Reggie, come on, move. And then she'll like try and like drag him like out of the room.
Okay, and he like just like death grip on your hand is not letting go. But he'll leave with you. He'll finally like turn away and leave with you.
And then, like, as they're like walking out the whole time, she's just sort of like, we'll find a way to fix this. We'll find a way to fix this. We'll speak to Professor Blackwood and we'll get this fixed. We'll sort this out and we'll get him back. And like, but she's just trying to like calm Reggie down, but it's also to calm her down.
Yeah. You see like just tears start absolutely rolling down his face, and he looks at Felicity and he goes, "What did we do?"
I don't know, Reggie. We have to keep moving. We've got to go.
As you guys are leaving, not turning back, you start to hear bones cracking, snapping, as the Gorgon has completely taken over. And your mind is just filled with their mission to take over the city.
No!
And you guys run out. Reggie, you no longer have your wings.
Mm-hmm.
You guys both need to jump over this chasm. So
Reggie.
If we hold hands and jump, do we get like a health point?
No, sorry.
Because he could pull me.
I either have to carry you and jump, or I have to throw you.
Yeah.
And if both are not great options.
You have to choose quickly because the avatar behind you is coming. So yes.
Oh my god.
So literally, like, you have a minute.
If I throw you, I might not have enough time to join you.
Oh,
If I jump, we probably get more of a penalty.
do it. Oh,
The timer has started.
Oh, fuck. Oh, but then if I jump as well, I'm not gonna make it. Ah! Okay, what's the most likelihood of success?
Neither. I bet it's 50-50. With the penalties Mayu would put on us in terms of like getting a good ending to that, I think we're about even. I'm either gonna get a hard enough penalty for the both of us jumping together, like me holding you,
You have
or
30 seconds as
if I
the footsteps
throw you, I
are
don't
getting
think I'll have
loud.
enough time to jump as well. All right, Felicity, your choice.
The one that gives us the most chance of both getting over. That one.
Okay, I'm gonna carry you.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick her up in my arms and jump.
Okay, so you just have the weight from the friend -1 that's going to work against you.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. Imagine if I rolled my heart point.
Wait. Can I get? Because I'm carrying Felicity. Actually, no, never mind. I have it's a +4, so it's a +3 with the penalty. We'll just send it. Fucking send it. Okay.
Okay. This will be take the.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
Things get messy. The MC will offer you a hard bargain or an ugly choice.
I feel like only one of us is gonna make it.
Oh my god. I just thought of something and it's horrible.
Do not give her ideas.
It's because
It's
if
here.
you think about it, our mythos, like in Greek mythology, are adversaries. Nike is an aspect of Athena. Athena made Medusa, like cursed her to be a Gorgon. Athena is depicted with the shield of a Gorgon's head, like a decapitated head.
So, the hard bargain or an ugly choice. I'm gonna say you guys both get through, but you barely scrape by. I'm gonna say that you get through, both of you, but I mean, completely scraped, bruised. It looks like you guys have been beaten. Like people have like you got jumped by a group of people. It looks pretty bad because you kind of fell. There's lots of like hard cement and rocks. You had to like pick yourselves back up, and it's all digging into your skin. You fall. There's bruises all over your body, your face. Reggie, you know that if you go back home looking like this, your parents would separate you from anyone who you had past contact with. And so the hard choice is you can try your best to work this out and explain it to your family and hopefully continue to stay friends. Or you can let it go right now.
But what go right now?
Felicity.
Like just like
Just thinking ahead towards the future.
like willingly let myself be separated from Felicity, or like try to like convince basically my parents to let me still be around her.
After they see your kind of very messed up body, there will be consequences because of that. You know, so
yeah, I'd fight to still be around Felicity,
okay.
and like would definitely be trying.
This is a future choice
Yes.
that you're making. But you
Yes.
guys make it. You barely scrape by as you start to see that the doors are being pushed open. As you see Elias's body completely glowing, not himself, as the Gorgon is trying to push through to get to you guys. What do you guys do?
Fucking keep running. Reggie will grab Felicity's hand again, and he will like halfway look at her, and he'll say, "Whatever you do, do not look back."
She'll just like nod and just like stare at like him the entire time instead. Like as they run.
You guys book it outside. Raining, thunder. As you take a breather, you guys are able to get back up. And do you close the crypt again? Or like
Yes.
the entrance?
Yes.
What do you guys do?
Fall against the sarcophagus and sob.
Basically, yeah, Reggie will like, like fall down next to Felicity against it. Like, still has not let go of her. And he'll just very like 1,000-yard stare. Just be like, what just happened?
Did we kill him? Like, I mean, by like choosing to open it. I mean, and then he did that, and now he's that, and he's still in there. And what do we do, Reggie?
I don't know.
You start to see a soft glow begins to appear in front of you guys. The spirits of Francesca, Peter, Diana, Jimmy appear once more, and their forms are shimmering with a peaceful light. And you can see they're all smiling gently. As Francesca says, "Thank you. We're finally free."
What did we do?
You ask them, what did we do?
Yes.
And a couple of them look at you in confusion, but don't answer.
What's gonna happen now?
One of them says, we don't have those answers.
What about Pinehurst? Is he stuck down there too? Is he gonna be able to come out?
Francesca says, she kind of comes closer to you, Reggie. And she goes to try to touch you, but kind of just goes through your shoulder.
Reggie flinches like all the same.
Yeah. It seems he's stuck there for now.
For now. I'm sorry, my best friend might be gone forever for a momentary reprieve of this great evil.
The glow starts to fade from all four of them. And she says, "Stay strong. You're not alone." And she floats away.
No, you can't. You see, like, Reggie, like, stands up Felicity, and he's, like, very clearly upset and angry and, like, scared. And he's like, no, you cannot leave. You can't do that to me, okay?
Reggie.
Not... And he just stops. He's just standing there, just completely tense. And he goes, it's not fair.
We'll fix it. I don't know how. But me and you will, even if it's just us two, we'll fix it. Okay? I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right here, and she locks their fingers so they're like that.
Yeah. Reggie will just kind of like collapse into a hug on you, and like you feel him start sobbing. And you just hear him like between the sobs just go, "It was all I had for so long."
I know. We'll get him back. I promise, Reggie. I promise.
We cut back to under the crypt.
No.
Elias,
No.
there is still a small part of you in there, but you have a choice to make. There is a part of you that knows that you can completely reject the Avatar and their mission, but you would no longer be a Rift. You would have to go back to being a completely normal person, a sleeper. You have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. And that's the only way to return to yourself.
So he would have no recollection of anybody's powers?
What would that mean for Pinehurst, though? Would that stop the effect?
You're unsure.
I think that lingering doubt would keep him in that chamber.
Reggie, Felicity, the night, it's cold, it's raining. What are you guys doing?
Reggie will like look at Felicity and be like, "We need to get back to the school."
I think we need Professor Blackwood.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. We gotta go.
And then I feel like they're in that much shock they just start walking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna walk all through the night there?
Yeah, I feel like they would.
Okay.
You guys walk. It takes about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, to get back to the school. As soon as you try to get in, security alarms go off as they see two students trying to get in at this late hour. Kind of a montage is going to happen right now. You guys are seen. You're taken into the security office. Parents are called, and because of the state of you, you're not taken to the nurse's office. You guys are taken to the hospital. Jerry's called. He has to call your parents. Felicity? Reggie, your parents are called as well, rushing over to the hospital as well in Riverside Grove. You guys have to explain the entire story. The police are called. You have to explain where Elias is. Elias's mother, Ezekiel, the dad comes. His mother is panicking, and she goes to both of you and is just pleading, "Where is my son?" And they have to pull her out of your rooms, and you just hear her cries, "Where is my son?" She's screaming it as the police are pulling her away.
I just feel like this whole time it's like just like I don't know about Felicity, but Reggie is on full shutdown. He's like almost
100%.
completely non-responsive to anything, just not even reacting, and just an absolute shell. Like his nurses and stuff do things around him. He's not flinching. He's not really reacting. Any questions asked, it's just like in one ear, out the other.
I feel like the only time Felicity reacts to anything is when like Elias's mum is like asking where her son is, and then she just like, you know, like a child, like she puts her hands over her ears and starts like not screaming, but you know, like making a noise to like block the sound out, sort of thing. But that's like the only response The rest is just nothing.
So your parents, they let Jerry know they're immediately on a plane to come and get you. Felicity?
Oh, whoa. Dang.
Of course, takes a few hours. You guys are kept at the hospital. Felicity, especially you have to wait until your parents get there.
Me and Reggie kept separated.
Yes.
Okay. Like, we're not allowed to, like, text each other or anything?
No. I believe they have all your belongings. They have kind of like cut off all your clothes. They have started patching you guys up. Reggie, you're doing a little bit better, so you're let out a bit sooner. And your parents, just a barrage of questions, trying to get any information out of you, asking about where Elias is. Do you guys tell them the truth of where you were?
Reggie, like, will very cryptically respond where they were.
In the cemetery?
Yes. Like alluding to Francesca and the group, and her group. Elias is where they were.
There is a scene with your parents. Oh God, it's quite emotional. You're sat down. You eventually get home and they sit you down. Are you still kind of out of it?
Mm-hmm. I would say the first thing Reggie does, like when they sit down, it's like the first moment where he like it seems like he comes back into his own like body and brain. You know, it's not like the 1,000-yard stare eyes. It's like the first time he's fully present.
Yeah.
And he looks at his mom and he tells her, she was really pretty. I didn't know that. She looked a lot like you.
And you can see her smile, and she starts to cry next to your father. And he puts his arm around her as they're sitting on a couch, on the living room couch across from you. There's this heavy silence, and your father, usually stoic man, he has these sharp features, his graying hair, and he's sitting across from you, and he's leaning forward. He leans forward. He says, "Reggie, we need to talk. And before you say anything, just let us speak first."
She's okay now. She's not in pain anymore. It's okay.
And he looks at you. A slight confusion on his face, but he continues forward. We know you think we're hard on you, tough, maybe even uncaring at times. And maybe you're right. Maybe we haven't shown you the side of us you needed to see. Your sister, when we lost her, it completely broke us. Both of us. A part of us died with her. And we didn't know how to handle it. And we didn't talk about it because talking about it made it real. Made the pain real. And your mother, still crying, and she says, we thought if we didn't talk about her, maybe it would hurt less, but it didn't. And in trying to protect ourselves, we ended up shutting you out too. And that wasn't fair to you, Reggie. It wasn't fair at all. Your mom says you might not understand this until you're older, but we're people, Reggie. People who lost someone who we loved with everything we had. And believe it or not, we feel the same way about you. And your father says, we're sorry. And he holds on to your mother, and then he starts crying as well.
I understand. I mean, Elias, This is all I had for several years. I'd like a chance to know you in the way that I should as a kid to their parents, as your son. But I don't know how to do that. And I don't know if I can. The closest thing that I've had to family for a long time has been Elias, and now Felicity. And I don't know what to do beyond that.
Your father says, he wipes his eyes. He says, we're sorry for letting our pain make us distant, and if we ever made you feel like you weren't enough. We love you. We didn't know how to show it the right way, but we're ready to try, if you'll let us.
Then don't take Felicity from me too. I know you want to protect me, but you're only going to hurt me more if you keep me from seeing one of the only people that I love.
Your mother opens up her arms for you to come.
Reggie kind of pauses, you know, he instinctually goes to step forward and then pauses. And then he just tears start rolling down his face, and it's quiet tears, and he'll fall into her hug.
And your dad holds on to you as well. And it's just a silent moment for about 5-10 minutes. As you all hug, everybody's crying, thinking about past relationships, children, lost children. We cut to a passing with Ezekiel and Elias. So a couple weekends ago, when you went home to visit him, the room, dimly lit, is a warm glow, desk lamp. Ezekiel sits cross-legged on the bed. And you see him, he's idly fiddling with a Rubik's Cube. And his eyes are fixed on the floor. And he asked you to come in here. He wanted to tell you something.
Hi. You said you want to tell me something? Is it about that Rubik's Cube? I know you always had it down to science, so I could never beat you at that.
He goes, no. He's looking down. I've been thinking, and I decided I'm not coming back to school next year. At least not for sophomore year. Maybe not junior either. I don't know.
You're not coming back? Why?
He glances up at you briefly, but then looks away again. I don't know what it was. Eli, last year I was just so angry all the time at everything, at you, at mom and dad, at the world. It was like this black hole in my chest, and it was sucking everything good out of me. I hated it. I hated me. And then he presses his palms against his knees. He's like, but I don't know, just something shifted. I started feeling better. Not all at once, but enough to notice, like that darkness wasn't pulling so hard anymore. I don't know what it was, but I'm not gonna mess it up by going back, you know?
Yeah, I get the feeling. Do you mind if I tell you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I had kind of a similar darkness for a while. You know, when we were super competitive, way back when. And
Yeah.
got to the point where Mom had to take us to therapy. It was always because I wanted to be like you. Be good at sports, make friends easy. And it just became this spiral. And I just kept getting angrier and angrier. Until one day, Mom took me into work, just regular business meeting, and then I met someone there. We sat down for a bit, and I talked with him. After that, I didn't feel as angry. I didn't feel as worthless, you know? I didn't feel like I had to beat you all the time. So I get it. Sometimes it's a person, sometimes it's an instance that just takes you out of that dark place.
He says, you know, it's funny. I always thought it's kind of stupid now, the competition stuff. Like, I don't even really care about it anymore. I've always thought you were the steady one, Eli. You've got this. But you got to promise me something, okay?
Yeah. What is it?
Watch out for the prowlers for me. Make sure they don't go too far, do anything stupid. I know they're not the same as before, but still, I don't want anything bad happening while I'm gone.
Yeah, I'll make sure. And then when you come back, whenever you're ready, we'll all be waiting for you.
You know you're my favorite brother, right?
Surprisingly, I can say the same.
Scene fades. Felicity, you're in the hospital. You've been patched up.
Mm-hmm.
How's she feeling?
I feel like... Have her parents turned up yet?
Not yet. It's about 9 to 10 hour flight. They're probably at like hour 5.
It's just dread.
Mhm.
Like, she's just dreading it. She's still, you know, not wanting to talk to anyone. Literally just sort of curled up in a ball in bed.
You see, Jerry is at the door. He gives a little knock. Says, hey there, kiddo. How you doing?
Hi, Jerry.
You look pretty banged up. Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's all fine.
We got a few of the kids from the school out here wanting to see you.
Sure you do.
You see Kenji's head pop in the doorway.
What? Hi.
Jerry's like, I can send him away if you just want to rest and wait for your parents to get here.
No, and she'll kind of like sit up in the bed. No, it's okay.
Would you like some privacy, or I can just kind of like sit here against the wall and just watch
If you could just
both talk?
give us some privacy, that would be...
I understand. Thanks for telling me.
Thanks, Jerry. Thanks.
Okay. He kind of awkwardly backs away. He would have stayed in the room.
I know he would have.
Kenji steps in, looks super worried. He like rushes in. He's like, "Oh my god, are you okay?"
Yeah. No. Not really.
He throws himself at you into like a hug. And he's
Ow.
like, I'm sorry.
Ow. It's okay. That's actually kind
sorry.
of nice.
So I don't want you to die or anything, so I want to tell you something you're not going to die. That's so stupid. I'm sorry. I'm just really, really worried about... Are you okay? Is everything okay? Like, you don't have like any internal bleeding or anything like that?
No, there's no internal bleeding. I'm definitely not gonna die. Don't worry.
Okay. So, probably not the best time, but Jerry said your parents are gonna come and they're probably gonna take you back.
Yeah. Kind of sucks. I don't know. I just thought with everything, I don't know. I kind of wanted to see Reggie and stuff, you know.
Yeah, I get it. Is he okay?
No. Not
Stupid.
really.
It's a stupid question. I'm sorry.
It's the only thing to ask, really, right?
Yeah. Uh, this is not the good time to have the talk. I just hope you're okay.
I mean,
you see him like rubbing his arm.
Look, there's not going to be a better time. Let's just do the talk, right?
You're right. I've been thinking a lot the past 2 months. Again, I'm sorry. I know 2 months is a long time. A lot of people had to tell me that, actually. When you originally told me what you did, I was really mad. Like I felt, I don't know, like you were just messing with my head. It felt like you're trying to control how I feel, and it freaked me out.
Understandable.
I talked to my parents and Jordan, and she kind of made me realize something. She said you didn't do it to hurt me or anything. That you weren't trying to like mess me up or anything like that.
No, never. Kenji, I'd never. I mean, I know it did end up hurting you, and when you do end up hurting people, intentions aren't really all that important, but I'd never intentionally.
He says you promise not to do it again?
Never ever.
I just need to know that it's real, you know? I don't want to feel like I'm out of control, like what's happening is not real.
Oh, I get that. I've never made you feel anything. I've just sort of changed your opinion on things.
Which is not okay.
No, of course it isn't. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm not sorry.
He's like, it's okay. I think it's gonna take time, but I want to try. And he like goes to take your hand. I still want this to be real.
Oh. I wasn't expecting. Why? I mean, if the roles had been reversed, you know, I don't know if I would be so forgiving.
He says, obviously, I would need time to fully trust again, but I want to try. I still really care about you.
Look, Kenji, I really care about you too. It's just...
He steps back. Oh.
No, it's not. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to hear this talk and how much I hope that it would go like this. It's just with everything that happened with Elias, it's just could we start from the very beginning? Like as friends, and then maybe into more when I'm not so sad.
You know what? Of course. You can keep the bracelet. It looks good on you.
It's not you, and it's not...
No, it's okay. A lot's going on right now.
I don't even know if I'll be at Pinehurst next year, you know?
It's okay. This helps you make if this makes you feel any better, you still look really pretty even with all the cuts on your face.
If it makes you feel any better, you're still the prettiest boy that's been on planet Earth now, forever, and will be ever.
Small. He says, "Cool. I was worried about that."
So just, in case you think it's because I think you're ugly, you're not. It's me in my brain,
No, it's okay. I know I'm not ugly.
Why, have you had other girls tell you? Like that you're not ugly?
Oh, that I'm not ugly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. You must have had lots of boys tell you that you're really pretty.
I was gonna lie and say yes, but actually no. And I'm kind of okay with that.
Well, that's a shame. More people should tell you.
Go away before I change my mind. Miles home.
I'm sorry. What? I don't know what's going on with Elias. I've only heard like small things, but
He's missing.
missing.
I don't know the full.
Then I'm sure all of us at Pioneers will do what we can to try to find him, right?
Mm-hmm. As soon as I'm out of this hospital bed, is the plan.
You'll be back in no time. You're really strong.
I try my best.
I think I have to go. I think Jerry was like, you have like 10 minutes and then I have to go.
I mean, Jerry's like not my dad. You don't have to listen to him.
Do you want me to stay?
Yeah.
Do you want to
She kind of like, she like moves over a little bit so he can like sit on the side of her bed.
Oh.
Do you want to watch a show on Netflix and just like turn our brains off?
That would be really nice if you don't mind.
Okay. Anything for a friend.
You're the best.
Kind of elbows you. You're the best.
Cuties.
Montage. Your parents come. This is gonna be a really big
God.
montage.
Oh God.
Your parents come immediately, asking so many questions. The police also are just interrogating you both, Reggie and Felicity, in different areas. Reggie is eventually taken home. You guys don't see each other. Reggie, you and your parents have that talk. Felicity, your parents immediately worried about you. They don't take you home immediately because everyone is searching for Elias. There are just teams and teams of people searching in and around the cemetery. They're looking at like security footage and not finding anything. And you can see his mom, she has been on the news asking for help. And you can see there's like pictures of the Milla family just downtrodden. Summer break passes. Felicity, you're taken back home. Your parents are still deciding if they should take you back to Pinehurst. But it's still up in the air. We don't know. You could still be in contact with Reggie, though, but he is still very busy. Parents and him are still, they're working on their relationship, but the expectations are still high. And so he's still very busy with the internship over the summer. So you guys try to talk whenever he's not like just completely tired and wiped. You and Kenji have started over. Would you say you were in contact with him too over the summer?
Yeah, for sure.
I would say Reggie's really busy. I'm sure he would still try to make time for you. But for the most part, Kenji respects your boundaries and is just trying to be a good friend, just like Reggie is.
If Ezekiel doesn't hate her for being with Elias when he went missing, she'd also make an effort to like speak to Ezekiel as well.
Yeah, he
If,
doesn't.
like-
He doesn't hate you. He's
Okay, yeah,
gotten
then she-
he's gotten a lot better since leaving the school.
Then yeah, she keeps in contact with Ezekiel as well. Just like, even if it's just like checking in, even if he doesn't reply, she'll
Yeah.
still like message a few days later, just like, "Hi, checking in," sort of thing.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
You guys have talked for a second, like before you flew back. There were search parties, and you saw him there.
Mhm.
It's really unnerving because looks just like Elias.
Mm-hmm.
But that is where we're going to end. Pinehurst Academy freshman year.
So awful. I mean, it was amazing, but it was so awful.
Thank you guys for playing. Arcturus, or who was it? Arcturus or Lauren? Who wants to tell the people?
Let Arcturus do it.
I feel like it needs to be Arcturus today.
Okay, yes, I forgot who did it last time, but Arcturus, yes, tell the people.
If you enjoyed today's content, make sure to subscribe. There's a lot of great GMs on the Looking for Mom channel. A lot of great content. Hit that like button. Comment on how you felt about the ending.
Okay. Also, a shout out to there is a creator called the Kinemancer, and he makes really cool assets and overlays for the scenes. So like the cool kind of black stuff that you saw in the rain and the lightning, that was all
That was cool.
from his stuff. I like to use it, so shout out to him. And I will leave something in the description if anybody else wants to get those assets and use them. Really cool stuff for your VTT. But thank you guys for playing through freshman year. Will there be a season 2? Will there be a massive time jump? TBD.
Oh man.
To be determined. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching, and to the players, thanks for playing and joining me.
Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. Of course. Okay, let's say bye, everybody.
Bye. It's like the most defeated,
Bye.
emotionally spent group of people right now.